Okay.
Okay.
It'll be okay.
I don't know what that was all about, but hi!
Yeah.
Welcome to another episode of Moria's Coursers. Curse Estrad. We're here
Among
with
other
our
things.
crew. It is a little bit of homebrewy, I will admit. There are some changes. So if you are watching and you have played Curse of Strahd before, fuck off. I'm doing my own thing, sort of with the book and sort of not.
You don't have to take her shit.
Only announcement I have today is that this will be the last week that we are streaming on our solo individual channels for Monday, Tuesday. We're going to be moving to the official Vacter station on Twitch. So if you want to go over there and give that a follow, that would be awesome. We'd super appreciate it. Any cards that have been bought on either Agni or my nights are valid at the new channel, but you'll have to buy over there for new cards.
Wait a minute.
What?
Does that mean tonight could be turned into a fucking card hurricane?
No.
No. Same rules apply. But if they've bought cards for either me or Agni stream,
Yeah, they could try to get rid of them all tonight.
they could.
That's what
They
I'm
could.
saying.
But they only
That's
get
what I'm
one creature card.
Okay.
So you might
Oh.
get like a mimic or some zombies or something.
Or a dragon. Oh, wait, she doesn't have that in this one.
I don't have the dragons yet.
Bring it.
May I ask
Yet.
why the one creature card per game session?
So
Well, I
does it slow it
understand to
down?
not be swamped, but why
Oh,
not
okay.
limit it to like one per hour?
Because
It takes you guys like an hour and a half to make a decision. So you really want to do
what if it
that?
takes us an hour to defeat it and then we're done?
We could just not run Curse of
Strahd.
Strahd and just sit here and fight fucking
And
random
fight.
encounters all night.
Yeah, just have people play encounter cards and we fight them.
Yeah. When
I
we
mean,
do
that would be a little bit fun.
when we do an event like Extra Life, the limit will be changed to something like every 3 hours or something like that. But for a game night, one per session.
Okay. Just was curious as to why. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, so
Thank you.
yeah, no problem. Where we left off, the party had met with Arena, who is possibly a reincarnation of the woman that Strahd fell in love with long, long ago. Her brother has requested you take her somewhere safe. And you decided to discuss taking her right to the mouth of the lion.
Because we're smart like that.
Good job. She also said that she will not leave the home while her father is laying dead in his coffin on the floor. You discovered that because of the attacks that were coming on the burgomaster's estate every night, the townsfolk have basically exiled Arena without forcing her out of the village. They want nothing to do with her because they are afraid of invoking Strahd's wrath. So, I haven't set it up yet, Agni. Just link it.
Are you afraid to fucking talk or something? You're a streamer, for God's sakes. You always send the private message. You're like king of the private note.
No, he's sending messages in my stream, and I hadn't gotten to it yet, so...
I take everything back I said. I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too.
I love you.
Oh my.
I'll give you some ASMR.
Don't.
Show me that starfish.
Again. Again.
Hard pass. Hard pass. Anyway,
End scene.
let's get a move on. You guys are currently standing around the now buried corpse of the burgomaster. The priest has sort of shoveled his way back inside. And Arena is just quietly standing there, introspective, staring down at the pit that is now being filled by the gravediggers.
Is her brother here?
Her brother is helping the priest back inside.
Okay.
But he is within earshot if you need to speak with him.
No, I'm just curious.
No.
I'll just give her time.
Okay.
I'm guessing he doesn't want her in earshot. Or him in earshot, sorry. The brother.
I'm fine with the brother in earshot.
Okay.
He wants a shot, but not from her brother.
I don't know what you're implying.
No.
So you're giving her a little bit of time, and she's taking it. She's definitely seeming to mull over a lot of what's going on. The invasion of Strahd's creatures that are attacking her home, the death of her father, her brother wanting her as far away as humanly possible, the return of the 2 children that had gone missing. And as she's standing there, an eerie green light begins to suffuse the graveyard. From this light emerges a ghostly procession. Wavering images of dowdy women, toting great swords, wood-wise men with slender bows, dwarves with glittering axes, and archaically dressed mages with beards and strange pointed hats. All these and more march forth from the graveyard, their numbers growing by the second. And as you're watching, you see the spirit of the burgomaster rise as well and join the procession.
Creepy.
You don't see that every day.
Does that happen to everybody who dies here?
Irina kind of, you see a nod, a faint nod. It is,
Or is it just the people with the soul?
those with souls, yes. It is common for those who have not been resurrected yet. But they mean you no harm. Provided you do not stand in their way, they will not get in the way.
I stand in their way.
You dick.
I'm kidding.
They pass through you. Like,
Yeah.
unless you're being combative and trying to stop them, they just
Turn undead.
Ooh.
I'm kidding.
roll your save.
I'm good. I'm kidding. I'm
All right.
kidding.
Think quit being a dink.
Because that
Oh,
was that
technically-
would destroy undead.
Oh, I don't think they are
They're low
technically
enough,
undead.
they are.
They're just the souls.
They'd
They haven't been
technically be
rendered.
considered spirits or wraiths, would
Yeah.
be in the undead category.
Oh,
Should we give her some time and maybe go wait inside? Like maybe leave her alone for a bit?
As you even ask that, the procession begins to end, and she turns and nods to you all. Okay, let us go.
okay then. To the frying pan.
So where are you headed? Keeping in mind it's dark outside. You're in
To
Barovia.
the inn.
We have a room at the inn.
You do.
Yeah.
Rooms at the end.
You have a room. Or 2
We have
rooms.
2.
You have 2
No,
rooms.
we've
Two.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Allie
girls
and
in
I are
one
sharing
all the
one.
boys,
Yeah.
yes, the girls in one and all the boys in the other.
Oh, okay. Well, that's... I will return to the house and pack some things. I will meet you at the inn in the morning.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you
Good night.
for this. Good night. As she walks into the church.
See? We were the good guys tonight. Feels pretty good, doesn't it?
Not really.
Shut up, James.
I'm just sad we didn't get to kill this burgomaster.
I know, right?
Just
I wanted
kidding.
to shake their hand.
I feel like I'm
You-
with the wrong party.
You got to bury him.
I guess that's good enough.
It's close. It's close.
But
So heading to the inn?
Oh yeah.
All right.
There's drinking to be done. You can't bury someone and go to bed sober. There's actual rules against it.
At this time of
Well, the-
night, The Blood of the Vine Tavern is not so much bumping, but definitely more populated than it was earlier.
I'm sorry, did you say bumping?
It's
Not
not bumping, but it's as close as
Everybody in the house is
people who don't have souls for the most part can bump.
We should have played our music here earlier, or right now. I mean, instead of
Yeah,
earlier.
later.
Well, nothing's stopping you.
Nothing's stopping an encore.
I don't think I can manage another jazz hands like that.
Mm.
Took it a lot of effort. So,
It was a lot. It was definitely the pinnacle of your performance.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if the
retiring.
if the bartender has any rye or whiskey. You can't drink wine after a funeral; it's too celebratory. You need angry liquor. That's what you need.
Angry liquor.
Angry liquor.
Eric is once again behind the bar. This is the same gentleman that you've seen pretty much every time you've come in here. He's methodically cleaning glasses between orders, one
I'll be
after
like,
the other.
How you doing, Eric?
Hello. What are you?
Hello. Don't. You're full of excitement tonight. I can tell.
Yay. What?
I'll take some. Do you have any liqueurs? Do you have any, something heavier than wine or beer?
We have wine or beer.
Oh, come on, man. Do you have maybe brandy? Or some port?
He sort of turns his head slowly and looks behind the bar where like his little display of what's available is
Can
set
I
up.
kind of lean over and look at it too?
Sure.
I want to make sure he's not going to lie to me.
You see bottles of Red Dragon Crush, bottles of Great Mash number 5. That looks to be about it.
Maybe someone in town makes moonshine or something, I ask him?
I wouldn't know about that.
Like full moonshine? I feel like that's a Ravenloft specialty, isn't it?
You could
I
check
think
the
full
Death
moonshine
House.
is your special.
The what house?
The Death House.
The Death House.
There might
Eric-
be something there.
Eric, nobody goes to places called the Death House.
You're asking.
I know, and you're telling.
Yep.
Okay, just give me the wine.
How much do you want?
How much are you going to give me?
How much money you got?
I don't know. I put like 5 gold on the counter.
Oh. He starts lifting bottles and putting them on the bar for you.
I look back to the group and I'm like,
I'm going to put 10 gold on the counter.
Oh, I don't know if I have
I
that
want
much
some too.
wine up here.
you always overdo it.
Put it this way, keep one for yourself. We'll take the rest and keep one for yourself.
But
You can't take Eric, who's already at a level 10 energy, and give him more wine. That doesn't work.
I'm not giving it to you.
I
You just said for him to keep one himself. This man is a...
Wait. I thought I was talking to you. I was trying to take it away from you.
Oh, well,
We don't
I'll
need you
take
getting
it.
too inebriated.
Hey, there's no need to argue.
Oh, sorry, Eric. It got a little excited there. We're going to bring it down.
For
Take
that,
your gold.
For that, I can give you a cask.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, give me a minute. And he puts his bottles back down.
Do you want me to come get it with you?
No, it's okay. It's a liability thing. If you fall, that's on me.
You have insurance companies in Barovia?
They do now.
Okay, less talking, more getting.
Okay. He finishes putting the wine bottles down and leaves from behind the bar.
It could be all night for him to get that out to us.
He does return within 5 minutes with a cask that he's hugging to his chest of Red Dragon Crush. You can see it's stamped on the side of the barrel. Here you go, and he thumps it down on the bar.
Does it have like... I feel like we're drinking box wine right now. Does it have a spigot in it?
Yeah.
Oh, if you want a spigot, I can get you that. 1 second. And he leaves again.
Holy fuck. We're gonna be dead by the time this wine opens. While he's gone, I grab cups, anything that will work. I mean, I'm not classy. I'm not going for glasses for wine. I'm just like anything that
Pewter
we can
mugs.
drink out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right. Easy enough to grab. They're right there, like you saw them when you were peeking over the bar.
Yeah, I just make sure everybody's got one.
He comes back. He has a spigot and a mallet in order to tap the keg.
Oh, thank God he remembered.
All right. Do you want me to tap it, or are you gonna tap it?
I've tapped enough kegs in my life. I can do this.
All righty. Don't smash your finger, because then I'm liable.
I promise I won't sue you.
Okay. You're a witness, and he points to Vogan. Or Garnet, sorry. Jeez, what the fuck is your name? Gulad!
Jeez.
Sorry.
I even made a nickname for him. You could just call him Lottie.
She's
Jeez.
like an old woman with too many kids. Like
I
John,
am.
Jacob, Jingle, Hammer.
Whatever your name is.
You
Okay.
with the hair.
We take it. Well, that's not me.
Definitely not me either.
We take it back to the table.
Right?
Okay.
Find a suitable standing point for it, and then we. I don't
Tap
think you're really
that
supposed to. I don't think you're supposed to tap a wine keg, but I don't care. We're doing it anyway.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I don't fucking know. I don't drink.
I don't know either. I don't know if you tap a wine keg back in the day.
I mean, kind of.
You do?
Do.
I
On
think you do.
round- flat
Kind
round
of had
part?
them already built into them.
You
I don't
tilt
know
it
how
to the
they
side,
work.
and then it usually has a notch in the top where you just tap it. Like, basically take the mallet and smash it right in.
I'm
It's a
not
one-way
sure
ticket, too.
wine is like that, though, is it?
Well, it was in barrels.
It's kept in a barrel, yeah?
I'm googling.
Is wine
it.
kept in barrels?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's how they transported it during the 1600s and whatnot when they had to ship it overseas.
Well, wine has
still
been around
transport
before.
it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in fact, that's how they discovered brandy.
Oh, true.
Because they wound up trying to concentrate the wine by boiling it extra time and reducing it even further, so therefore it'd be more concentrated. Therefore, they just had to add water to it once they got over to the other side of the ocean, and there you go. You got that many. You could double your profits easily.
You totally tap a keg of wine.
But the funny thing is that you know how sailors will be while they're sailing over. Yeah, the sailors had a little bit of the burnt wine, as they called it, and brandy was born. Because no one really wants to drink something called burnt wine, now do they?
Thanks for that.
would.
Thanks for the history lesson.
It's real awesome.
That was awesome.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
She hates you.
I totally
I'm,
do.
I'm imagining Dula giving the speech.
Well,
Gula
if he is
just
talking about wine like that, then Garnet is totally listening. Garnet is totally listening.
perfect. I love it.
Sorry.
No, it's
I actually
good.
went to bartending school. I actually wasted money on that, but I actually got some cool, interesting lessons about it, and I can make a pretty good cocktail, so.
All right, so you get your wine tapped. You start pouring. It's pretty good. You've had it before. You know what it tastes like. Except Patira, you've never had this before. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I-
Okay.
I don't drink, so I'm heading upstairs. I got some spells to scribe.
All right.
You should
Can I
have
ask
one.
if there's,
You should have one drink before you leave.
I drank a glass of water.
The wine. Have some of the wine.
Nah.
We just buried a man. We just buried a man.
Yeah, but
Just a
I'm not
little bit,
related.
Can I just
Just a little bit.
give him a cup and force it up to his lips and make him drink it
No.
like a
No.
crazy person at the bar?
I'm going to spit lighting at your face if you do that.
Come on.
That's a
It's
shocking drink.
really good. And if you have more than one, it gets even better.
Nah.
Roll for peer pressure.
I'm all about the peer pressure. Fine. Don't have any fun. Go to bed. Leave room for me. I'm the big spoon.
Okay.
All right.
Can I ask if there's any history behind this wine? 'Cause
Sure.
I'm curious.
Yeah. You guys have already learned a bit of the history of the wine, so I'll just convey that in one of your characters. Let's go with Garnet.
I'll do
Garnet.
it since I just
Okay.
Like,
Sure.
since I just did the whole speech.
All right. We'll say that was in character.
Oh, Patira likes to learn about everything that she does or encounters, so.
All right. So what Laddie and the rest of the group have learned is that there were 3 types of wine in Barovia when it was moved to this demi-plane that it's in. There is the Dragon Crush number 5, which is what you're drinking now, the Great Mash, and Champagne du Lestamp, which is no longer in production. They actually found the winery itself and discovered that the wine is so good and so plentiful for all of Barovia because there were these magical seeds that were planted into the grape fields, and they helped produce things quickly, things that could resist the cooler temperatures here, and they were able to pump out a lot of wine, basically. Several years ago, their Champagne du Lestamp seed disappeared. They have no idea where it went. About 6 months prior to your arrival, their Dragon Mash, or Dragon Crush, seed disappeared, was taken. And shortly after that, the Grape Mash seed was taken as well. So one of the seeds has already been returned. Did you return the other one, or did you keep
2.
it?
both. Yeah, we got both.
Okay, I couldn't remember if you kept it because you were trying to, fuck with Baba Lasaga's tree hut. I couldn't remember. So 2 of them have been returned, but the Champagne du Lestamp is still missing.
Okay.
The winery itself has been owned by the Markovian family, which are a group of were-ravens that live in the Barovian Valley. They've been tending these grape fields for generations.
I think we didn't actually discover the Were Raven part.
Yeah,
We,
I was about
we-
to say
we got
we didn't know that.
Oh, well, now you do.
We got
Free
hints.
info.
We just knew that the Raven person was like a feathered person. That was it. That we never actually discerned or not whether they were ravens. That's cool though.
Well, now you know.
That is
Thank
really
you for the
cool.
information. I will put it in the library that is my brain.
So how much does everybody drink?
I'll only have a couple glasses.
Okay.
I'll compete with Garnet. Shot glass for glass.
I let everybody have their fill, and then I back clean up.
Constitution
So
saving
then
throw.
it's me and Garnet bat
Well,
and clean up that.
James is definitely not drinking any.
There's no need for a keg to go to waste.
Ellie?
Just 2 or 3
Okay.
glasses.
So the 4 of you, please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Everybody who's drinking.
And
Everybody.
I need to take a feat called alcohol.
Where do I-
That I get like
And we're within
advantage
10
on this save.
And we're within 10 feet of Garnet, so we
Yep.
get +3 to our con save.
Is that on the right side?
On
Yeah.
the main page, yeah.
Well, yeah, everybody gets +3 to the saving throw because being around me makes you less drunk. Constitution save.
All right. Thanks to Garnet's influence, you're not.
I haven't rolled mine yet.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, he's hammered.
Okay, everybody
Oh
but
my.
Garnet. You guys are good. You're feeling fine. Garnet, you're toast.
Okay.
It might be the resurrection.
I
Of the
start
naked.
talking. I start talking ridiculous things like, "Did anyone notice how hot the girl of the burgomaster is? Just me?
No, she seemed really into you.
Really? You're not just saying that?"
Make a
No,
deception
she
check with
totally
advantage.
was. Yeah.
I start like talking to other people at the bar, like, you have wonderful looking nasal cavities.
Yeah. Irina was totally into you.
Mhm.
I'm not very perceptive to things like that. Could just be the
I was
wine
even
talking.
thinking. Yeah, I was even thinking the rest of the group was gonna have to come sleep in our room.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on that same page too.
I no. Speechless.
Why don't you walk over there and maybe see
No,
if she...
no.
Okay.
He's drunk. He's drunk. Nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
That's true. Is it after 2 a.m.?
Is it after
Yeah.
It's
2
gotta
a.m.?
be. It's
Oh,
gotta be. For Garnet to be that drunk.
All right.
Okay.
So you
Well,
head
maybe
upstairs.
Just take my boots off and fall. I'll just like curl. Is there a fire burning down here?
There is.
Yeah, I just pass out in front of that.
All right. Do you take your armor off?
Sure. I'll just disrobe right there in the main room.
Here comes the starfish
Come
again. Let's go bed.
Curl up in front of the fireplace with like my head on my shield and like holding my flail like it's some sort of small child, and I just go to sleep like that.
All right.
Yeah, okay, bedtime.
You guys
Yeah,
are just gonna leave Garnet there?
Yeah,
I mean,
he'll
it's
be
not
fine.
like I can carry him.
No, I would carry him.
All right. Make a strength check.
I weigh a lot.
Even if I did want to help, I don't think I would be much help.
I'd probably break my back.
Yeah. Even without the armor on, trying to
I'm like
lift Garnet,
350 pounds without the armor on. I'm just massive.
not happening.
I grab him by his feet and drag him upstairs.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
he's
you
gonna
can do.
Come on,
Oh, he's
kid.
gonna have a concussion tomorrow.
If I get a sliver in my ass,
Oh, he's gonna have a concussion tomorrow.
Yeah.
as they're dragging me upstairs, I'm like, no, not again. No.
There are things flopping and the head is bumping on the
You
stair.
can't see anything flopping. I'm very round. It's well tucked
Yeah.
away.
But the thing is gravity. So
When's
you're
what
like
gravity?
this and your belly's like up to your boobs. So like there's
Yes,
full exposure
yes.
there.
Well, okay.
I'm walking like really far behind them, just like covering my eyes like this.
I'm like looking down the stairs at everyone as I'm dragged up. Is it awkward that I'm looking you in the eye?
A little bit, yes.
I thought you were passed out, but okay.
Well, but the eyes are open. I don't
Oh,
want to be conscious. Maybe one is just sort of wandering off, God knows where.
I only have lazy eye when I'm drunk.
Yep. Everyone does when they're real drunk.
I sort of put my arm around Patira and go, I don't know what's worse, this or the starfish.
Oh no. I don't
When
want
they-
to know.
When they get me into the room, I just like climb over and hug the bedpost on the floor and start to tell it how much I love it. It's a beautiful bedpost.
All right.
Maybe
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna
should-
go to my room.
Good night.
Allie?
Yep.
Come to me, my bedpost. If I hold on to you really tight, maybe the room will stop spinning.
The room does not stop spinning.
I was gonna
I
say
know.
put one leg on the ground, but your whole body's on the ground
On the
already.
ground.
But thankfully, there is a chamber pot within reach because you
Is there
are...
a wind? Is there just a window? Can I just like crawl over and sort of throw my girth up like a walrus beaching itself and just puke out the window?
Yeah, you could do that if you want to.
I just like boom, boom.
The sound effects, perfect.
Yep.
Head
Oh
back
my
in, look at the boys. I'll
god.
be like, just one more and we'll be fine.
Allie and I can hear it. Can we hear it
Yeah.
from our room?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the walls are not thick.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we have our own room then.
I just look down on the ground. I'm like, what a waste. What a waste.
Yeah, any time that I start hearing something, I'm just going to cast minor illusion of some very nice music or something.
Sorry, my webcam is.
Yeah.
Doesn't
there it
like
is.
you right now.
No,
it
it
really
doesn't. Come on.
You have to put your face really up close to it and then slowly back away.
There you are.
I have a face, I promise.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
just,
more
just something to stop, to overcome the hurling.
yeah.
And I'm going to use prestidigitation to just clean the mess afterwards.
Okay.
It's all like there's like red wine all through my big matted beard, and just like looking at you all, and then I just start crying.
Oh.
It's just been too much.
We hear the crying too?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not loud though. It's not loud crying. It's like really pathetic whimpering.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you could never look at him as being a brave warrior again. It's horrible.
You can be a brave warrior and still cry.
Yeah. What do you think us women are out here doing?
Yeah, motherfucker.
So, what do you
I thought
want
you
to bet
weren't
in the
allowed to cry
morning?
until
He
after
says.
shit hit the fan, until like after everything was over and said with. As a
So-
warrior.
So what do you want to bet he wakes up tomorrow and says never again?
Yeah, probably. But then he'll probably do it
But
again.
then he'll drink
that
that night.
Yeah.
I'll take money against that. I'll
You're
take
not
money
in that
he'll go
room.
and
You
get
can't
another
you
drink.
can't hear us.
Ugh.
We're having girl gossip.
What happened to
Girl
the walls being paper thin?
The
How can I not
whispering.
hear
They're
that?
being
Though?
quiet.
Okay, but he's throwing up and then crying. Like, that's not a quiet activity.
I've once heard my boyfriend throw up outside of a house, so it's
It's a thing.
I don't
That
throw
happens.
up very often, so I'm not. I don't know.
It's not quiet.
No,
especially not from Garnet.
No.
especially not from Garnet.
Okay.
Joy.
I just fall asleep sort of whimpering under the window.
Okay, as you fall asleep, whimpering under the window, Rodin sort of prestidigitates you and the wall outside, and the windowsill, and the wall inside, because you're drunk.
In the ground.
The ground, you don't have good aim.
Leave my beard though. I need something to remember it by.
Oh,
Ooh. That'll be
Ri-
fun in the morning.
Ring it out in the morning for like.
Oh,
Yeah, that's going to be charming.
just don't tell him about the beard, and then let him go see what's her
Arena.
face. Yes.
perfect.
I almost fucking spit that everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. All right, so you do all get your long rest. Even Garnet. You feel like shit in the morning.
Get my new spells and I get my new spells.
I just walk downstairs like every step on the stairs hurts, and I find a table and I just lie down on it.
Yeah.
Hi, Garnet.
The back of your head kind of has PTSD from being dragged up the stairs and thumping every step.
Yeah, and I imagine like lying against the wall under the window, like it's just the most massive bed head you can imagine. Like,
There are dreads everywhere.
yeah, and his beard is all off kiltered, and he just looks like he looks a mess.
How you feeling?
I've been better.
Mm-hmm.
Did you learn anything last night? I say in a very all my stuff is very, very loud.
I'm gonna be like, there's a beautiful view from the window, or it was beautiful.
Anything else? Maybe how much to drink before we go on a long
Thank
trip?
you, Jeremy.
Allie, we're supposed to be friends. You don't need to rope us in. Don't be James. Don't be James, Allie. Don't be
be James.
James.
This is a
he's
great
going to-
first impression I'm getting from you, Garnet.
I'm
He's going
glad.
to have his first meeting with Strahd with a hangover.
Is that today?
That's today.
We won't be there today. It's a bit of a
We won't be
travel.
there today.
I mean, your hangover might last a few days.
It might.
I have a thick constitution. I'll bounce back from this in no time.
Go from here, can't we?
Wait, did he put on his armor or?
I'm clothed. My armor's probably not on.
Oh, okay.
No.
I mean, I'm not going to walk around naked when I'm sober. That would be undignified.
Okay.
He has his underclothes on.
Oh.
They're
That's
not very.
good.
They're not very clean.
A lot of
had-
things aren't very clean.
Who's had time to do laundry here in Ravenloft?
Now you guys.
Roden probably does it.
see that stain right here in the back? That was Baba Lysaga. Wow.
Well, I digitate my clothes clean every day, so
I'm so proud of you.
I also don't need showers because I can just like clean myself.
You're that flexible? You're like
Does this
cat,
place-
a
does this
cat or a
place-
dog? You lick yourself or something? What's this?
And I use prestidigitation on the stain on his trousers from Baba Saga.
Okay.
There's
I
no
was,
stain.
keeping that like a yearbook, but okay.
I think he also has a couple other stains from the tower and the cart.
I also have a rash on my inner thigh. That armor chafes a bit.
Can
You
I
should
go
have to
see if
think.
they serve breakfast here? Like, distance myself from this conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You go up to the bar. Eric is there.
Eric,
Good morning.
do you guys happen to have breakfast?
Of course, we are inn and tavern. What would you like?
What's on the menu?
Porridge.
I will take some porridge, please.
Do you think your friend needs some?
Yes, a lot.
Garnet's like rocking the wine keg just to make sure there's none left.
And if you have something like coffee or a hangover cure, that would be.
Just a light beer. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't do that. No, don't listen to him.
I have to rinse. I have to rinse the palate.
Let me see what I can do. You just stay here. And he walks away.
He seems nice.
He's slow as fuck.
Maybe he's lonely and wants to have our company around for a long time.
It's faster than you were last night.
Allie, we had a talk. We're
I
on
know.
the same team here.
Yeah.
I walk over and pat Garnet on the back, and I cure him of his hangover.
Aw, you're so nice.
How do you do that?
Lesser restoration. Poison condition.
Oh, I was thinking 5 points here.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
no,
I could
you're
do
not
that with
paladin.
lay on hands.
You could do that with lay on hands.
But you didn't.
But you didn't.
But I didn't. Okay, well,
Only
no,
we
that
had
would-
these spells in real life.
That would be selfish.
No.
I can't do that. Do you put lesser restoration on me? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm off to find myself a bathtub then. Maybe maybe there's a horse trough outside.
Eric returns and he has a tray with several bowls of porridge in it, a little thing like a honey jar and some cinnamon. And he also has a nice tall glass of eggs, raw eggs. He takes some sort of red fluid from behind the bar and dashes some on top.
Hot sauce.
This'll go and help that hangover your friend has.
Give me salmonella
you.
poisoning is what it'll do.
Actually, I think you remember that he could cure himself.
We'll take it anyways. Thank you so
Yeah, but
much.
we'll take it. Yeah. You may need it some
Oh.
other time.
Is there a horse trough outside?
I can turn it into an omelet.
Yes, do
Ooh,
that.
that'll work too.
Okay, I'll be right back. And he walks away again. There is not a horse trough outside. There is one at the stable at the edge of the city, though.
Do I remember that?
Yeah.
I just trudge all the way over there.
Okay.
Scratching
Guess I'll
my
have
ass.
his omelet.
Scratching my ass as I go and just...
You've given up on life. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
That door. It's fine.
If anybody gives me a sideways look, I'm like, I'm here to save you people.
The few people
Faith
that
is
you
sorry.
do pass by kind of give you that weird look because you have your underclothes on. And parts of it are like sparkling clean from the prestidigitation. And then the rest of it is just filthy. You still got wine in your beard, wine puke in your beard. Your hair looks like you were, had your head out of a car window.
If anyone looks horrified, I'm just like, I'm on my way to a bath. It's okay.
You hear distantly as you're halfway down the street, but the bathhouse is that way.
I just ignore that.
All right, the rest of you, Eric does return with a rather large omelet because there were like 12 or 13 eggs in that glass.
Holy shit.
Yum.
I guess we'll eat this ourselves.
Enjoy, and he puts
Yeah,
it
you
down
can
on
maybe
the bar
leave me
for
a
you.
little. Just wafer thin. No.
Just a wave of thin mince.
Yeah, since he
Absolutely
feels
not.
better.
Garnet, you do make your way to the stable. There is a horse trough there that you can wash up in.
I just strip right down and jump in.
The horses are horrified.
I'm talking to the horses, finding out their names. Where do you get the best alfalfa around here? That sort of thing.
One of them starts chewing on like your dreaded man bun.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, it's not a man bun. I don't do the man bun.
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, someone did this to me. And I'll just like sink under the water. I give myself a good scrub. Get out.
Okay.
Cold air.
It's
Brisk.
freezing.
Brisk on the body. Crisp in the
Nipples
mind.
out. Everything else is not.
Is in.
That's okay. I told you it's cloaked. It's got its cloaking device over it.
So fucking wrong.
I just pull up my clothes and make sure my hair is like, I run my fingers through my hair so it's properly matted down where it normally is, and I'll stroll back to the bar like I'm a new man, like I'm fresh out of an Old Spice commercial.
Oh yes. And what a Terry Crews you shall be.
Yes.
You turn to the bar. Your friends are eating porridge and this giant ass omelet. It's a little spicy, but it tastes
That's
pretty
okay.
good.
Well, if there's any left, I dig in.
There, I'm assuming you guys left him some. If not,
Sure.
please correct me.
Yeah,
If
we'll
not-
left him a little
If
bit.
not,
I mean,
I'm just taking the leftovers on their plate. So like whatever crumbs, just dumping them all onto one plate.
I mean, it was a 12-egg omelet. That would be tough for 4
That's-
people to eat.
Just
Well,
sitting
so
for
James
me.
doesn't eat, right?
Yeah, well, that's why I brought it down
Yeah.
to 4.
Yeah.
All right.
I
As you're
eat very
finishing,
little. It's one tiny thing.
yes, you are very small.
My
as you-
apologies. Interjection.
Yes.
A dozen egg omelet is not hard to eat. I've done it.
Oh.
Yeah, and we've all eaten a large pizza and like hated ourselves after. So.
Yes.
Exactly.
I've actually never hated myself after. I'm not saying I didn't eat the large pizza, but I'm not hating myself for it.
Anyway, as you're finishing up, Arena does enter the tavern. She is dressed in the armor picture that you received last time. She has a bag over her shoulder and a sword at her hip. Oh, you ate without me.
Just said
so
you were
sorry.
meeting us here.
Well, now I feel bad.
That's
Oh,
okay.
God.
I'm only pulling leg.
There's a little bit of wine in this barrel if you'd like.
No, I don't have wine for breakfast.
Oh, of course not. Who has wine for breakfast?
At least around 11 a.m., but it is not that time yet.
No.
Well, I'll go get my armor on.
Very well. How did the rest of you sleep? Were there any issues?
I think I slept okay.
The other room was a little loud at times, but
Oh,
It's
It was
kind of
entertaining.
It's kind of constant throwing up all night. And having to clean that afterwards. Yeah, awful night. Awful.
all right. That sounds awful. Tira, give me a insight check.
Oh, okay. Mm,
Okay. She
That was ominous.
like, oh no.
she looks ready to go. She was definitely pulling your leg about breakfast.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's do the thing.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Can't wait to learn more about you guys.
Where are you headed?
I mount Sherez, and we ride.
To Castle Ravenloft.
We're going to the castle. We're going to the castle. I can hardly
Dinner
contain myself.
Arena also mounts a horse from the stables and rides alongside your party.
Clearly noble. Peasants are on foot.
There are horses for sale. I don't know why they insist on walking.
you gotta get your 10,000 steps in a day.
Very well.
Because this horse has died 3 times, and theirs would have been dead too.
Oh. Oh, it is one of those summoned things, yes?
Yes.
Ah, all right. So where are we going?
Dinner.
I guess.
Where
the
are we
front-
going?
I guess we just walk up to the gate and cross it, don't we? I mean, I'm assuming it has a drawbridge. Every good castle does.
Yes, of course. It's a very deep moat, really. It's about 1,000 feet down.
That's legit.
Yes, it is not something you would want to fall from.
Well, we'll be fine.
Yes, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. Oh,
It's all
God.
coming up roses for us.
Yeah.
Yes, that is why your horse has died 3 times already.
Well, that's not a bad omen or anything.
All right, so you head along the path. Are you taking the path by the Vistani camp or the roundabout way?
The most efficient path.
All
I
right,
think that's the Vistani camp.
it is. So you bypass the Vistani camp. It is vacant. There is nobody there. Not a tent, not a carriage, not a horse, nothing.
Along
Well-
the way, do I still see myself hanging from the hanging post?
No.
Do I?
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna water the horse. Actually, I guess I don't have to. Mine doesn't. Does mine even need water?
Nope. You can if you want, but it doesn't need it.
This is like a Tesla.
It's like James. You don't have to water him unless you have, unless you want to.
Oh, there you go. Well, we just keep moving. Are we gonna make the castle before nightfall?
We may. if there are no obstructions on the way, but I believe your letter said that we would be unmolested along our way, yes?
That's not totally true.
We
There's
will.
there's these strange gods that follow us, and occasionally they. You'll see. It's like clockwork. We're wait any minute it should happen.
You
I'm
are-
surprised we haven't gotten one yet. Like, it's been.
They've gone almost a whole hour and haven't fucked with
Almost
you
a whole
yet.
hour and haven't.
Garnet, the GT
And
Bell
now
did
that you've
speak
said
to me
something.
in days past.
Yes.
They're not going to be present.
When tonight?
Yeah.
We could be safe.
Or we could die.
Yeah.
Well, we just
He's not
keep pushing
here to
for the
kill us.
castle.
Just
Well,
a
the
heads up
bridge
for
first,
the
right? We have to
chat,
cross that
until they
crazy
get
bridge
to the
first.
castle, I can't play any creature cards.
Oh, cannot hear her.
I was talking to chat.
Oh. I was like, huh?
We need like you need to hold up like a little sign.
Chat only.
Chat talking.
I'll just cover my
think
mouth so
we
you can't
should-
tell.
I think we should sleep for the night. So that we're at our full 100%edness.
We just woke up.
Yeah,
What's
but I
that
don't
about?
want to. I feel like we should be like
But
100%
dinner.
rested at the castle.
Well, we're
Check
arriving
the
for dinner
dinner
though.
for
We can't
breakfast.
arrive for dinner at breakfast time.
We
And
could take like
can't arrive for dinner at midnight.
There are rules to these things.
okay.
I mean, well, technically, if he's a vampire, wouldn't morning be dinner?
Oh.
Morning would be-
Oh.
No, morning will be sleep time.
Hmm. Yeah, morning would be sleep time. Midnight would probably be dinner if you.
I don't
That's
care what
right.
the others say, James. Sometimes you're very smart.
I've hunted a monster or two in my days.
Okay.
All right. So you make it the rest of the way up past the Sayre Falls to the crossroads where the gates are. Parked at the fork of the road, pointed east, is a large black carriage drawn by two black horses. The horses snort puffs of steamy breath into the chill mountain air. A hunched creature jumps off the front and shuffles to open the carriage door as you approach.
Holy shit, he said a limo.
Is that for us?
That right.
The creature nods.
Well.
Can I identify the creature?
Go for it.
Can I smite it?
This is a mongrel folk. As you get a closer look, you can see that half of his face is covered in lizard scales. He has black tufts of dog hair on his arms and legs, panther ears, and it's a humanoid jaw and mouth, but inside are like carnivorous teeth.
Do we recognize him? Like, do we know his cousin?
There are some similarities between what you've seen previously at an abbey and what you're seeing now.
I'll be like, didn't we meet you in Kresk?
No, that would have been my cousins.
Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't find that so entertaining, but I do. Do we all have to get in, or can I ride behind you?
You can ride.
Cool.
The master thought this would be more efficient.
Oh, it's very pleasant.
He holds
Very
the
pleasant.
door open for everybody that's on foot.
How's your master feeling today?
I have not seen him, I don't know.
Out fishing, maybe.
He doesn't like fish.
I just sit there on the horse waiting.
I wait for everybody else to get in first because I'm like,
Don't get into a carriage with strangers.
I'll get in.
God.
I will get in first.
All right.
I'm
this
just
point.
with a bunch of strangers going to a stranger's house for dinner. It's okay.
The inside of the carriage is plush. It feels awesome on your ass. It's nice and squishy.
I feel like I made an error.
And there's definitely enough room for those that are on foot.
Stick my head
I
out.
do the thing.
I
It's
beckon
so
everybody else.
soft.
Come on in. It's fine.
Everything here is so soft.
I can't leave Shiraz behind. It would insult him.
Desummon him.
The hell you say?
Well, technically you're not leaving him behind, are you?
I don't know. That carriage looks like an antique, and it might have a weight limit. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
So is everybody getting in?
Yeah.
That isn't
No.
already
Oh
on
yeah, yeah.
horseback?
I'm waiting for everybody else to get in before I get in.
No. I'm gonna walk.
Okay,
Jog
well I
type thing.
get in. I sit beside Allie.
Okay.
You're a little limp. You have a mace for
Yeah,
a
you
leg.
have a mace for a leg.
The mongrel
limp-
folk looks at
limp
you as you
couple.
resist getting into the carriage and is like, "Are you not coming to dinner?
Oh yeah.
We are going to be going very quickly."
Fine.
James,
do the thing.
call shotgun.
Yeah, I'll right up front. Help balance out. I weigh that probably the size of two of those.
I assure you that Master's carriage is very sturdy, but as you wish.
Okay.
He closes the
Hop up
door.
front.
This is like when you get a cab and somebody decides to sit in the front, even though there's plenty of room in the back.
Awkward.
You're making it weird.
Making it weird. Just let the guy drive.
James makes everything weird.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Do
I
I
used to
have
be an
enough
Uber
room to lay
driver.
down?
There is not enough room to lie down. There's enough room for you all to sit on the benches.
How about stretch out my legs to the one bench across? If there's space. If there's space.
You'd be
Just-
like tangling legs with the ladies.
No.
Do it. Throw your
Do the
boots
thing.
up. Throw
I
your
give him
boots
a
up on
dirty
Ori's
look.
lap.
I give him a dirty look.
Woman with my feet.
Just his feet get a dirty look.
Do I notice the dirty look?
Yeah. It's pretty obvious.
I'm like,
Okay. I make my eyes glow and give one back.
All right. We're moving along then. James, from up front, you get a very good look at everything that passes by. True to the invitation's word, you do not see anything untoward, strange. There are bits and pieces of, decaying buildings and whatever on the way, but nothing appears to jump out at you or make its presence known in any way. After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peaks, the road takes a sudden turn to the east, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. Irina looks over at you, Garnet, and points downward. This is the drop.
I'm like, oh, don't look down.
Yes, it goes all the way around too, so just keep that in mind if you decide to do something foolish while we're here.
Why would you think I would do something foolish?
You got drunk before we were coming here.
I get drunk all the time.
You looked pretty bad.
I admit it was not one of my better nights, but James fixed me up.
Alright, just a warning if you want to pass it on to your friends.
They'll be fine.
I'm sure they will.
It's better not to worry them with more things.
A lower drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains on the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten irons straining under the weight. From atop the high wall, stone gargoyles stare out at you from their hollow eye sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in their sconces on both sides of the open doors. James, it's 50 feet across.
Okay.
Well, if the carriage goes across, we follow it.
All right. Let me show. One moment, please. It is spooky.
Talk about your fixer-upper.
Yeah, it's a something.
He's a little moldy.
A little bit. Okay, let me find the right map here. 1 second.
Oh, yeah. Epic. Nothing says vampire about this place.
No, not at all.
Did anyone notice the ravens with the glowing eyes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna comment, but
Forevermore known as death pigeons.
Okay, so the maps on this are a little fucked up. They're not an overhead, they're like a angled shot. So
They're beautiful.
they are beautiful. Welcome back, Thor.
I accidentally closed the window.
Oh.
Good job.
I didn't even hear the him drop sound.
mhm.
Oh, it was Fantasy
Fantasy
Grounds.
Oh, from Fantasy Grounds. Okay.
And the front doors are open?
The front doors are open. I'm just pulling up some stuff here. 1 sec. Thick, cold fog swirls in this courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. The warm light again is spilling out from within, flooding this courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged in its iron frame.
I dismount.
All right. You're currently in the front courtyard. The mongrel folk that drove you here gets off the carriage, and opens the door for everyone in the back. He holds out his strange hand to you, covered in dog fur.
He probably didn't sanitize.
Yeah. I put a couple silver in his hand.
He looks at it, pockets it, and then holds his hand out again, kind of indicating he was trying to help you out of the carriage.
Oh no, I'm fine. I can get myself out.
As you wish.
What he really means when he says "as you wish" is "I
Yeah.
love you."
It's true.
It's you as you.
Oh, Wesley.
I'm gonna take a peek in the front door while everyone's getting out of the.
As I step out, guy in the shoulder.
What are you
Thank you
doing
for
to
the
his
ride.
shoulder?
You stab his
that
shoulder.
Pat-
Like I give him that pat.
Oh.
Oh, okay. You kind of cut out when you were
Yeah.
saying it, so I'm like, what did you do? Did you stab him? What did you do?
Stabbed him in the
No,
shoulder.
no. I pat him, gave him a pat. I'm like, thank you for the ride.
Okay,
As I
we
get
could
up.
we could go. We could go murder hobo right now. Just
Yeah.
cut this guy down in the courtyard and rage and run screaming into the castle
Into the
and
castle.
just start killing shit. And they were never seen again.
And they were never seen again. Campaign over.
Campaign
Like,
over.
was there some sort of like little cartoon devil that just popped up on my shoulder just now that said all that?
Maybe.
Maybe he was on my shoulder too. Well, the door's open.
Yes, peeking inside, the ornate outer doors of this castle are hanging open. The fluttering torches in iron sconces are on either side. And 20 feet inside this first room, you see a second set of doors.
Foyer.
Fancy.
Fancy as shit. Wipe your boots, people.
From standing outside, would I be able to tell about like how tall, how long this castle is?
From the angles you've seen it at, you know that it is very tall, at least 3 or 4 main stories, plus a couple towers. And what you assume is probably a dungeon, just because it's a castle and
it's-
probably has a dungeon.
And it's struck.
Yes.
It's Dungeons and Dragons.
And it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, you've not encountered a dragon technically yet.
We'll change that.
Probably.
Could be basements and dragons.
Yeah. Basements and
Basements and
boogeymen.
beholders.
Basements and beholders. I like that.
Technically, we've actually found a dragon, but it was a statue.
Yeah, there was a statue.
I mean, a real dragon.
Kira's working on that.
We'll get to it.
No, my cousin or sister, sorry. Oh,
It's a weird family.
We have a vampire to kill first.
Yes. So there's no walls. So just let me catch up before you move all over the place.
Okay.
There's no walls.
I did not have time to remap everything in an overhead. Sorry.
There's
What?
not a regular map.
Nope. This is
What?
the only map available.
That's all they give.
What?
It's the same in the books too.
The original Ravenloft was not mapped from above people. It was mapped just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
You're getting a little bit of history here.
All
Love
right.
history.
Unlock tokens. Hey, stop it!
Someone's running in circles outside. They're so excited. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! It's kind of hard to hide secret doors, though, this way, isn't it?
Mm. It is, but, you know, I trust you guys not to be meta.
Okay. I'll try.
Don't be a dick, Jeremy.
Okay.
Just as we're
Pretend.
sort of walking through, if we're not really seeing anybody around, I'm just gonna, assuming that he'd be locked in a dungeon, I'm just gonna start like pointing at different areas of the ground and casting message, going Emil, 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 Emil,
Okay.
seeing if I get a
Detect object.
response.
I look at Allie and go, for a rogue, you should be more subtle.
No, I'm not doing this like. I'm trying to keep this.
Is one
Like,
is
un-
one
under my
square 5 or
breath
10 feet?
1 square is 20 feet. So that's why you're
Really?
kind of small right now.
1 square is 20 feet. It's fucking huge.
It's huge, yeah.
Well, I'm going in.
Okay,
Do we have a token for our NPC?
the NPC's gone. He
Where
took the
did she
carriage
go?
and left.
Oh,
Oh,
her.
arena.
Arena.
Yes, there is an arena one. Sorry, I forgot. I forgot she's there with you.
I forgot I was holding her hand.
Oh my.
Only because I'm scared.
Of course.
I cast locate object.
What's the range on that?
1,000 feet.
1,000
1,000
feet.
feet.
You sense it is below you and on the other side of what you assume is the castle.
What are you sensing? What are you
The
locating?
ring?
What ring?
The werewolf ring? The wedding ring?
Oh yeah, we're here for a ring.
Mm-hmm. Possibly a person.
The message at one point, as you're pointing in the general same direction as James, does seem to connect to something, but there is no response.
Will message go through walls?
I believe it does.
Of a certain width, if they're under that, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just curious.
Foot of stone, inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood. So depending on how thick the floors are,
I'll bet you they're
assuming
thick.
he's underground.
Okay. Is the second set of doors inside the foyer open?
They are closed.
Then I'm going to walk to them.
Okay. As soon as you get within 10 feet, the doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music.
Automatic doors.
No.
Bum, 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 bum. Somebody's
You wanna
gotta play
cast
the drums.
invisibility
Dum, dum,
on
dum,
Ali
dum,
and
dum, dum.
Budria?
He knows
Who's,
we're here.
who's casting invisibility?
Ali
If you're
went
if you're gonna do your little
invisible.
if you're gonna do the little invisible romp through the castle, now's the time to do it.
I tap Ali on the shoulder and cast invisibility.
I am going to say this, though. This is a big fucking castle.
Big
So
fucking castle.
if you go like down into the dungeons to find your little wolf man, like nobody's coming to help you if you run into trouble.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm dead if I.
Can I go with her?
And if you split the party and I die, I'm blaming you.
Okay, never mind. I'll stay with you guys.
Ali is sneaky, so she can move around.
He might just give us the werewolf if we ask him nicely.
Might.
He doesn't seem like an ask nicely person.
I haven't even met him. I'm gonna keep walking forward through the next set of open doors.
I think the scratch marks on Irina's house scream not nice.
It could be a misunderstanding.
James, overhead in this vaulted entry foyer, you see 4 statues of dragons glaring down at you, their eyes flickering in the torchlight.
Oh. I'm gonna roll a thing.
Roll a thing. They look like statues.
Okay.
This isn't the original module. They're not real red dragons.
So you think.
As you enter this area behind Garnet, cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall, dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly on the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. Double doors of bronze stand closed to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into the darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear the sad and majestic organ tones.
Sorry, quick question. Are we letting Irina walk around completely visible in this castle?
It'll be fine.
Okay.
I think if we try to hide her, I'll be honest, I think if we try to hide her, it's just going to fail.
Mm.
Yeah, he's probably got true sight
And
anyway.
she's with us, so she's covered. I think. Maybe.
You
It-
all are worrying
It's
too
okay,
much.
but-
I can take care of myself.
I bet you can. Anyway,
I bet you would like to see.
Oh no.
at that, I just start walking. The music's coming from the south?
Yes. An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide staircase, quiet as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over black studded leather armor and has a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. As he reaches the ground floor, he bows his head in greeting. My master is expecting you. And he leads you towards the south.
Yeah, we just follow. Well, I follow.
I do the thing.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Is that the elf?
That is
Is
the
he
elf.
really an elf?
You can make an insight check if you want to.
Garnet's giving him like the stink eye.
Seems pretty elfy.
I haven't even rolled yet. Give me some. Or did you roll for me?
James rolled.
Okay.
Rolled.
Yeah, definitely a half elf.
Smells like half elf.
Just because I forgot.
Oh, you did actually do that. Okay.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage.
Okay. Advantage. Stealth. Okay, so did it roll? Let's see him bounce around.
Okay. Torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall. To the east, the arched entryway that you came through. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. The organ music behind the door swells, spilling their melody of power and defeat into the hallway. The half-elf opens the doors for you.
I feel like it's that scene where they open the doors in Star Wars and Darth Vader's sitting at the end of the table. Who's got the blaster ready? Psh, psh. Pew, pew, pew.
3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods, roasted beef basted in a savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, and sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for each of you with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out a thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you, a single caped figure pounds the keys in raptured ecstasy. The figure suddenly stops as a deep silence falls over the dining hall and slowly turns towards you.
It is Darth Vader at the end of the table.
Really is.
He stands in a fluid, graceful motion and plucks a wine goblet from the side of the organ. Come, join me for dinner.
Some Phantom of the Opera vibes here.
Mhm.
Garnet's gonna go take a goblet of wine from the table.
Of course he is.
Because this doesn't look like the wine we've been drinking. We may have hit the jackpot here with a different kind. Are you sneaking away?
Sneaking away.
And he was never seen again.
And she was
I
never
didn't see
seen
this.
again.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure I'm going to pick up the wine and have a sip, and but I want to gauge his reaction when he sees Irina with us.
Okay.
I sit far away from him,
Sure.
but not at the other end of the table because that's just
From-
bold.
From Strahd or from Garnet?
Both.
Both.
Okay.
I sit next to Putira.
Yes, I would like to sit.
Tira.
next to
I'm
you.
going to call you Tira from now on.
That's fine. Tira and Gira.
Come. There is no need to be afraid.
I sit close to him.
Hello.
What are you doing under the table? James, we're not being that close friends.
Chip's not worried because he doesn't have any blood.
Rodin and
Hold on, I just
Patira,
got called.
go ahead and place yourself in the room, please.
Oh, okay. Can I go like here?
Yeah,
Ish?
absolutely.
Okay.
Once you're all in, the half-elf closes the doors behind you.
Do we notice that there's a spot for Allie and she's not with us?
There is definitely a spot for Allie, and she's not with you.
Oh no. And did he know the exact number of people that would be coming?
Oh,
Besides
maybe
Irina.
he may not have known about you. You could be Allie.
He takes a seat at the head of the table and leans back with his goblet in his hand. Garnet, the wine that you drank was amazing. It popped on your tongue. It was fresh and fruity. You assume that this is probably Champagne de l'Estampe.
Is it fizzy like champagne?
It is.
I don't know what the fuck we're celebrating, but I'm drinking.
I assure you, it's from my private reserves.
I've heard this is hard to come by.
It is very hard to come by, but I've been collecting for many a year.
I have been drinking for many a year.
So I can see, my friend.
Hi, Natasha.
We just hear that outside the door.
You brought a child with you?
There's a baby running around Ravenloft.
Forgive me, that is the bats.
Does he? So has he? He's obviously knows Irina here,
Yes.
but no reaction.
Nope.
You
You
are
can roll an
stone-
insight check if you want.
You are a stone cold killer. Hold on, insight.
Smooth
I can't
criminal.
help him with that, can I?
No, you'd have to make your own.
Oh shoot. Can I cast Bardic Inspiration on
Sorry.
Garnet? Or is it too late?
It's too late, he already rolled.
Too late.
Damn.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, hard to read. He's definitely assessing all of you, looking all of you up and down. Doesn't seem to linger on any one of you in particular, even Irina.
Maybe she's not the one. Maybe it's her brother he's after, and we've just made some horrible assumptions. You don't know.
And it's not guaranteed that you're going to reincarnate on
Yeah.
the same
In the
gender.
same gender.
So what are we here for?
You are my guests. I'm having you for dinner.
It can be taken both ways.
I don't like the sound of that.
That didn't
I say in
sound
my head.
ominous.
I say it in my
thought we
head.
were
I
not
say
to
that
be
in my head.
harmed.
I trust you. I promise you, you will not be harmed during dinner.
But you just said you were having us for dinner.
I have provided you dinner, yes?
Well,
I
you
am-
provided
What do you
wine.
mean?
There is plenty of food. You are welcome to it.
We've heard some pretty disturbing things on our travels across your lands.
That is to be expected for any ruler.
Yes, the burden of rulership must be very heavy.
It is always very heavy.
I drank the champagne again.
It's really good.
Is like if I cast bardic inspiration on somebody at the table, will he know?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
verbal and somatic components to it.
Okay, never mind then.
But you can. I mean, it's just an
We're
inspiration.
good. We're all just talking. We're all just talking.
What are you trying to perceive, Gulad?
If there's anyone else in the room besides the party.
You don't see anybody else?
We met your friend the abbot.
The abbot is not my friend.
He seems to think he is.
He is a madman.
Oh, he's mad, all right.
Yes, to think that I would want that creature in my bed.
I know, right?
It is like... It is a zombie to hump. I do not wish for this.
Yes! Yes! He totally fucking Yoda my line. Garnet is incredibly happy with that. Maybe Strad's not such a bad guy after all.
It's like Garnet's gonna start loving this guy, and why are we trying to take him out? He's perfectly nice.
He totally knows the abbot's fucked with
He
the head.
totally gets it.
He gets it.
By all means, if you rid the world of him, I would be very grateful.
Oh, that wouldn't bother you.
Not in the least.
Well, we might just take you up on that offer.
Take out his horde of mongrel folk and that creature he has created, and I will be especially indebted to you.
So you would owe us.
I would pay you for such a service.
What's a job like that go for around here?
Well, I assume you know of his nature?
Yes.
Aye.
Yes, but I think he's fallen.
Yes, I would agree with you. And would you enlist the assistance of that baker in Krezik?
Yes, Billy. Told you she's
Probably.
powerful.
I would part with 200 platinum for such a service to be created.
Working with the enemy.
Do you have a problem with Millie?
No?
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what we can do for you. The next time we're out that way, of course.
Of course.
Assuming we don't end up staying here too long.
My home is not particularly safe for people of your nature. But I'm sure some arrangements could be made.
I'm going to start serving myself.
Yeah. Everything is piping hot. It smells amazing. You haven't had like a proper, delicious, like sating meal in so long. This is going to be a treat.
I'm sort of quietly in the back of my mind, like Garnish just saying to himself, like, don't eat too much. You know you fall asleep after big meals. You need to take it easy. So I try to, and Irina's here. I can't make a pick of myself. I have to. I'm still probably gonna make a pick of myself.
Yeah.
Putira is looking around the table trying to figure out what she wants. She is an empty plate, but she really is hungry, but she can't decide on anything.
I'm gonna simulate just eating the things. Like,
Okay.
I'm just stuffing my face.
Rodin, everything is amazing. It's so succulent. The beast is so succulent. The fruits and vegetables are just, they glimmer.
my
They
God.
effervesce on your tongue.
For just
Can
the
I make a
briefest.
roll whether I decide to eat or not.
Sure, you
whether
can
I trust
do.
the food or not.
You can do a wisdom check.
Ooh, do I get advantage for that? Or
Nope,
is
it's
that
just a
something-
just a
that's
check.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not safe.
Thanks, V.
So I just hit the abilities, right?
Yep.
Right in the tower. There you go.
Yeah, food looks pretty good. Rodin hasn't keeled over and died yet. It's probably fine.
So I trust it. Okay.
Hi, sweetie.
I'll slowly start nibbling at it.
I look
It's
at Gul-
amazing.
I look at Guled's hesitation. Just for a moment, I'm like,
The bread roll's amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
Must be
maybe
buttered.
maybe this is all an illusion, and I'm eating maggots.
I assure you, there are no bugs in this food.
Does he say that to me without me saying anything?
He does.
Well, that was creepy.
It is what
I'm
I
not-
do.
Okay,
John,
well,
Jacob.
don't get me wrong. This has been great. This is fantastic. Why are we really here?
I wanted to get to know you. I am sure you're aware that new blood does not often come to Barovia. And I'm curious.
You mean new people, right? New people don't have them?
Yes, that is what I said.
No, I'm pretty sure you said
No,
blood.
you did not. You said new blood. That
He
was
takes a
entirely
sip from his
different.
goblet and kind of smirks over it.
Okay, well,
I'm curious about the main plane and your lives. What has brought you to this place?
we were sent here.
Oh yes, I know, the red tiefling.
If you know everything,
I do not know everything. I just know bits and pieces
You
from when you
seem to
first
know
ventured
everything.
here. The tiefling has been here before.
she got out.
She did?
Did you have to let her out?
Yes.
Because we seem to be stuck.
Yes, that is my will.
Would you consider unstucking us?
Not yet.
Stucking us.
Even if we kill the abbot for you?
No, that was not the agreement I put down on the table.
I was just trying to understand the value of an exit strategy and what, is it worth 200 platinum for me to leave?
No. Your presence here is priceless. As I say,
That's not terrifying.
I only know small bit of you. I know when you arrived and how you arrived. I know that that red tiefling was involved because it was her magic that brought you here. And I allowed it to send you here. However, I do not know your past. I do not know what exists now on the material plane. I am curious. Please, enlighten me.
I look at everybody else like, I'll be honest, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Was there something specific you were looking for?
Stories. Tales of your triumphs in the past, before you arrived here.
I'll be like, Patira is great at stories.
Oh? You are new here. I do not know much about you yet.
To be fair, neither did these guys.
That is very odd to be so trusting of something so new.
Do you guys trust me?
No.
No.
Okay. Well,
I trust
there
you.
we go.
I
Okay.
trust you.
Trusting enough to allow you to travel with them. And you are so blue.
It's a theme we possess.
That's
Rodent
awkward.
and Allie are quite blue as well.
Yes, but
Do you-
I am aware of them. I know who they are. You, I've never seen a creature like you.
I heard if she was green, she would die.
Get the fuck out of my game.
I even said Dabu Di Dabu Die.
I'm sorry, do you have something against blue people?
Not at all.
I have a blue house with a blue window.
No, you are just... I have not encountered a creature such as you. It is intriguing.
Glad I intrigue you.
He's probably
I'm sure
thinking
you
how
do.
you taste.
Okay. I poke around at the one thing that I decided to put on my plate.
Is it like a P?
Yeah.
A single P?
I'm still unsure about eating it. So.
Rodin has eaten a fair bit and he seems fine. Goulet had some bread. He's fine. Garnet
I have
had
a
some
full
food.
mouth of food, and I'll sort of just look down the table at him and be like, "You have a friend of ours here."
I do.
Yes. Someone we're looking for.
Yes.
The husband of...
He's kind of hairy.
Wolfpack?
You know. Ooh.
Ah, yes, I know who you speak of. But I believe your friend is already on her way to try and find him.
No, she's not.
Come now. And Allie, we'll switch to you. So you are heading down these stairs over here.
Are we not supposed to hear her? Because I
Nope.
can't hear her.
Nope,
Okay.
I had my mic on mute. Is it Gulad gave me his amulet of proof against detection and location?
Yep.
A while ago, and he still knows that I'm.
Yep.
You don't
Okay.
know that he knows that you.
But
know.
you don't know that.
I don't know that.
I'm not sure that he knows that. I think he's bullshitting.
He's bullshitting.
Make an insight check.
I'm not that interested to know if he's bullshitting.
Can I give
Yes, you are.
advantage?
I'm not rolling an insight check.
Gulad, hard to read. Alley, fluttering torches in iron sconces illuminate the spiral staircase. A chill wind rushes down the circling stairway, seeming to kill the very heat in the torches.
Okay.
The stairs descend into black, still water that fills an arched hallway before you. The water's surface is like dark mirrored glass, disturbed only occasionally by the thwick of a drop falling from the ceiling. 20 feet ahead, arched doorways lead downward from each side of the hallway. In each arched doorway, an iron door stands closed, partially submerged. You hear a weak cry for help from beyond the south door. Give me 1 second and I'll move
And
you.
yeah, so and that was the direction that James heard the.
Detected the thing.
Yeah, it was
The
around the
same
same area that you sent your message and that James kind of got an idea.
Okay. Jeez, that was big.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, south door. Is there a south door?
Yep, there's the south archway and then the north archway, and then at the very end there's an opening into another chamber.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're.
So we're from a southeast perspective.
Yeah, okay. Yes, okay, yeah, I see the compass rose now.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked.
Okay. So you said south door, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll. Oh. Locked.
Okay, you should be good to go now.
Okay. And just as I'm going, like, constantly looking for anything trap related or anything that doesn't look like it would belong
Okay.
in a dungeon.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Is that one?
Okay. As you walk right here.
Mhm.
One moment.
Always good.
Dang it, that's not the right pin. Sorry, I'm trying to find the right pin. I know it's here. I just don't know where it is.
Tiptoe through the tube.
All right, well,
you-
I don't remember exactly what it says, but basically it's a pitfall. It opens up under you and sucks you down. You are teleported.
Oh, cool.
No, not cool, Allie.
No, that's very cool. That investigation check didn't work out so well.
Nope. You fall into an empty cell that is filled 5 feet with this dank, disgusting water.
Oh boy.
The ceiling above you is covered in mold, and about 3 feet above where you are with the water level. The cell itself is about 10 square feet, and the entrance ahead of you is blocked by iron bars. You can see across the way that there is another set of iron bars.
Okay. Okay, so how is the water staying at a level if it's iron bars?
Because it's filled this entire space.
Oh, like it's filled the entire room.
Yes, and the dungeon, these dungeon corridors are further down than the hallway you were in.
Okay, okay.
About 5 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a like if I push on the door, does it? I'm assuming it stays closed.
It is locked.
Okay. Gonna lose the invisibility, but I will pick said lock.
All right, make a
Losing
lock
visibility
picking
for
check.
Pokemons?
So if you are proficient, you can use sleight of hand.
Okay. Okay, so I'm expertise in sleight of hand, but only proficient in lock picking
Okay, that's fine.
or thieves' tools. Okay.
Yeah, just do it. Takes a little bit. You start to panic a little bit because the lock is a little bit rusted, but you manage to
I wonder why it's a little rusted.
you manage to get it open.
Okay. And I'll. Ugh. Old timer just freaked me out. Okay.
Something swims past your leg.
You're
Like
like-
in Star
By the way, you are still invisible because you didn't attack or cast a spell.
Oh, okay, I thought it was just an action that did it. Okay. Then I'll push it open
Yep.
and swim out.
Okay.
Or, yeah, swim out.
All right, you're heading to the main hallway.
Yeah, again, still checking for anything
Okay.
anything extra pitfall wise or
All right, make another investigation check.
come on out.
Okay. You get to here, and you see. Actually, let me just double check something. Okay. Yeah, you get to here and to the cell on your right. You can see that there is a corpse.
Mhm.
It's dressed in leather armor.
Oh, actually, on my way back out, I'm going to relock the door.
Okay. You get to hear and you see a soft glow from beneath the water.
That's interesting.
You continue?
Yep.
Okay. You make it out into the corridor.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out where the thing that I stepped on that pulled me in was. Was it behind me at this point?
It was here.
In front of me?
I just marked it.
Okay. Yeah, and then getting my way across, still looking for anything.
Okay. As you enter this area, it looks very much the same as the previous area, but you see a dark hand reach out from one of the behind one of the bars, and a gruff voice ask, "Who's there?"
I say very softly, "Are you Emil?
Who's asking?
Your wife?"
You don't sound like my wife.
Your wife sent us. We're here to rescue you.
Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
No, I'm probably about the right height.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
A little bit, yeah.
You see more of his arm emerge from the bars at the very back of the dungeon area. And he kind of is trying to clearly press his face out so he can see you, but he just can't. My wife sent you?
Yes.
Well, get me out of here so I can go to her.
Well, I'm trying. I need to get to the lock.
You swim over. It's still 5 feet under.
Yeah.
And you can go ahead and make a lockpicking check.
Uh-huh. Nice.
Damn! No issue at all. You open the gate and a
Excuse me?
large...
He is very good looking.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
A bald, dark man emerges from within the cell. You can tell his ears are somewhat wolf-like, even in this form. He immediately grabs your arm and squeezes it. Truly, you're here to save me?
Yeah.
How do we get out of here?
Very carefully.
No shit. And with that, we're going to take our quick break.
Cool.
We'll be back.
I have a curfew.
Hi, we're back. And we're gonna switch back to Strahd and the rest of the party because Allie and
take that long.
Emil gotta figure their shit out. So Strahd had been perhaps flirting quite heavily with Patira because she's blue and interesting.
Clueless. She's clueless. She's like, what?
Well, I'm blue too.
Yes, and you're very pretty as well.
He's not into lizards.
It's not into.
And I'm winking him. Thank you.
He kind of gives you the chin bob. But please, I beg you, you must tell me what it's like beyond this plane.
It's very bright. There's sunshine. There's people that are happy. You might even say it is a side effect by not being ruled so heavily.
You assume I rule with an iron fist.
I was in a town where people had to fake enthusiasm.
Ah, Valaki. The burgomasters lead their own cities. I have no influence on what they do.
I don't believe that. Sorry,
Can
go
I
ahead.
look over at Irina and see and like try and see like if she looks uncomfortable or like squirmy or
Sure, make an insight check. She's not squirmy, but she is watching Strahd very closely and hasn't touched anything on her plate. She's just holding her knife and fork like a noble would, but her knuckles are white.
that's all. I just wanted to check in on her. It's not easy hanging out with your ex.
As I say, the burgomasters lead their own villages. I just oversee everything else.
Well, the outside world is brighter and friendlier than it is here.
I find that
And
difficult to
everybody
believe.
has hopes.
Yes, well, unfortunately, we have a limited number of souls, and people continue to procreate. So what can I do?
Let them leave.
I'm not able to do that.
Well, then we're at an impasse.
Indeed.
I finally eat the pea on my plate.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good pea. It's a little cold because it's been sitting on your plate. It's not bad.
Right.
For like an hour.
Yeah.
It's the best pea there has ever been.
I nod satisfied and grab some more peas.
These ones are
Just
still
peas
steaming.
though. Yeah, just peas. And I eat them.
They're much better warm.
Well, we need our friend, and we thank you for this wonderful meal, and we'll go see the abbot for you.
I hope you do. I'm curious, though, why you would need this werewolf.
We ran into
I
some.
made a promise.
What was
She
that,
would let
Ronan?
us-
We made a promise.
I made a promise because the woman let us read the book. It's so very boring.
I see. And in exchange for reading this book, she wants her husband back.
Pretty much.
It is a shame he is loyal to me.
Oh, I don't care where his loyalties land. I just need to get him back there.
Indeed. I worry for your friend, though. Perhaps you should go find her.
I'm sure she's fine.
Very
I mean,
well.
Unless you need to go see her.
Oh no, I can see her just fine.
Uh,
Can I whisper to Rodin? Maybe
Can
we
I
shouldn't be
insight
so
that?
open with him.
Because I know I gave her the amulet. Can I
Yep.
insight that?
Can I whisper?
Yeah,
Totally
absolutely.
whisper.
Like verbally whisper or like whisper in the chat?
Whichever way you want.
yes.
Gulad, hard to read.
So hard to read is not yes, not no. I'm undecided.
Yeah, you can't tell if he's making some
Telling
educated
the truth or not.
guesses or if he's telling the truth. You can't tell.
So I'm allowed to basically decide if I believe him or not from here.
Yep. But you are of
gonna
the
go
understanding that it is difficult to read him. You don't know for sure if he is lying or not. You can have your suspicions, but
I'm gonna have
Thanks,
my
Old
suspicions,
Timer.
but I'm gonna actually believe him.
okay.
So I'm actually gonna worry for the safety of our friend.
He kind of gives you a knowing nod. Truly, I really did just want to know more about you.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you from a distance only gives so much perspective.
I'll come closer next time.
Perhaps I will.
Like within 5 feet.
By all means, if that is how you wish to proceed. And he puts his goblet down and stands up.
What, right here, right now?
Do you have other plans?
I don't want to ruin dinner.
Very well. A gentleman's duel can wait until after dinner.
Is that what I said?
Well, I presume you would hold your punches. It is a dinner, after all.
Oh, of course. Shit. It's inevitable, isn't it?
That would depend on you.
Are you going to let me and my friends leave your domain at some point?
You can leave my home.
That's not what I said. At some point, you know, we'll have had our fill of Barovia, and it'll be time to move on to some other war-torn land. You know, we're kind of heroes. We move around.
Not recently.
No. So, you know, eventually, if a door doesn't open, we'll have to come knocking.
As you wish. But I ask you, what is in it for me to let you leave?
Well, for one, we'll take care of the abbot who's trying to force that zombie thing on you.
I have already agreed to pay you 200 platinum for such a task.
But we can't complete the task if we don't leave.
No.
No, the domain.
Garnet means the area, Barovia in general.
Barovia.
Oh. Sorry. I'll shut up now.
That's okay.
That's fine. Just trying to you know, prevent any unpleasantries.
How come you can't leave your domain?
A disagreement I've made a long time ago.
And you still uphold it today?
I am a man of my word.
But surely you filled your end of the word.
You do not know which forces I have created this deal with.
Fair enough. Does pique my curiosity.
To assume that it is a simple wager or a bargain with a force that I could dominate and destroy is foolish.
You always make the deal with the more powerful ally.
Precisely.
Mm-hmm.
And they made me an offer I could not refuse.
I'm gonna look at Irina when he says that, and then look back at him.
Irina is still staring dead ahead at him, still clutching her silverware with an iron fist.
You kind of like if it was a cartoon, would she have like daggers for eyes?
No, it's more a... It's sort of... it's intrigued, curious, but very guarded. Very aware that this is a creature that will kill her if given the chance. And kill all of you in the process.
Well, maybe we'll just go get our friend and be on our way.
But dessert has not been served.
I think we've danced this dance long enough.
We have not danced either.
Oh, he's so coy.
I volunteer as tribute to the dance. Thou shalt do the dance.
Do you?
With no pants.
Always, thou shalt do the dance.
He hasn't even eaten, right?
He's been drinking his goblet.
Yeah. So
It's blood.
you think?
You guys can't tell. You took all of the
It's
seats
wine.
as far away from him as physically possible.
I didn't.
Except
for
you.
James.
I sat beside
James
James.
thinks-
I'm very broad. Like there's a lot of space taken up there by me.
It's hard to see. He's mostly kept it in his hand except for that moment when he put it on the table to accept
Yep.
your duel challenge.
He's got to keep it as warm as possible.
James, it is a lightish pink liquid,
Ew.
and it's bubbling.
Oh.
Champagne cut with blood.
Okay.
It's vampire crack.
Champagne with blood.
Well, this has been splendid. I don't want to speak for everyone, but I'm ready to take my leave.
But I want dessert.
Not even a single dance. You've broken my heart.
I'm sure I have. I'll put a fucking stake to it.
Just dance with the guy.
Huh? That's it.
You know you wanted, Garnet.
It wasn't even the dance I was talking about, and he's not my type.
I can play music.
My dear, I am everyone's type. Just give me a moment.
Oh, Garnet's skin is just like crawling. So we're
Kira,
waiting.
Do the thing.
We're sticking around for dessert.
Hmm?
We're sticking around for dessert.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
don't
finding
know.
really hard my laughter.
Garnet just kind of pushes the seat back and
I kind of want to go find Ali.
If you wish to find your friend, you are more than welcome to search for her. Know that that will break our agreement.
Okay, dessert it is.
Okay.
He claps his hands and the doors open. The same half-elf that was out in the corridor opens them. Dessert, Rahadan, please. My guests are staying for a little while.
I scarf down the rest of the peas really, really, really fast before they take away the plates.
Nobody comes in to take the plates, so
Oh,
you're
phew.
free to keep eating if you want to. And we'll switch back to Ali and Emil.
Nom 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 nom.
Okay. When we came in, did they take the horses?
No, the horses were left at the gate. They were put against a hitch.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Hitch was
spaced
up-
on the
okay.
word there.
Yeah.
The wooden thing that you put the reins on.
Yeah.
That thing.
Yeah. One of the thing that you tie the horse around so he doesn't move.
The thing where you hitch the horse on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the hitch.
Well, I think I have an idea of what we can do. I have to go for dinner, but
What?
don't ask.
You're here for
Long
dinner?
story. Long story. We're here to rescue you, but dinner's also a perk.
I don't understand and don't hope to understand what you're talking
As
about.
I said, don't worry about it.
Okay, then what are we doing?
We're going to sneak upstairs, sneak out,
Okay.
sneak outside. We're gonna take Shiraz.
Who's
and-
Shiraz?
Oh, you're
Garnet's
not
horse.
stealing my fucking horse.
I'm stealing your fucking horse.
Horses don't like me.
This one's not really a horse. Again, don't worry about it.
What is it, a camel?
It's
No,
I don't know. He
okay,
does
camel.
magic. He does magic. He does magic, and it appeared.
Oh, okay. You know my
And-
wife, right?
Yeah,
So you know what I am?
yeah.
I can just do that.
Would that be faster than being on a horse?
Yeah? Ish?
Oh, okay.
Or about the same, I guess.
Ish.
Ish.
I mean, wolves can run pretty fast, can't they?
I guess so.
All four.
Yeah. So we get upstairs. We get you outside, and you
Run.
head to run. But yeah. If you think you can make it back to your place without anybody chasing you, we'd be more than happy to accompany you back.
I mean, I've been in here a long time. I won't be able to run for very long.
So get to the if you can get to the cross, like the place where it bends back towards Barovia and out towards
Yeah, the
towards
crossroads.
Vallaki.
Yeah, okay.
There's a couple crossroads, so I didn't want to.
The main crossroad. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can get to there, we'll meet you there tonight.
That was
Tonight.
convincing.
We'll meet you there tonight. We'll probably be like maybe an hour behind you at most.
Okay. Alright, I will go do that then. Make some stealth checks.
But also with the way he said that last one, I know it's a +0, but I just want to
What are you trying to do?
just see what he was thinking. Just the way he said that last thing, it was a little odd.
He's
Or if that was
tired.
just you. Okay.
Yeah. A little frustrated, maybe.
At this point, am I still invisible?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me put advantage on that then.
He was talking to a ghost the entire time.
Yeah, he was talking to a ghost the entire time.
Yeah, that's why he reached out to grab you,
Yeah.
to see if you were actually there. Yeah, okay.
Okay, and we will. Okay, watch out. There was at least one trap outside. Sucked me into another cell. Is that how you got in here?
No, that's not how I got here.
No, I mean like in the south, not necessarily in the castle.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So he's gonna follow your lead since you know where the trap is.
Well, I know where one is. I'm still looking for more.
Okay. You guys head up the stairs. As you're coming up the stairs, you see the half-elf that was standing outside of the dining room doors. Open them. You hear a voice that you don't recognize speaking of dessert. And then the door closes again and the half-elf walks by.
Upstairs, right? Or are we down in here?
You're upstairs.
Okay. We got back upstairs. Okay. And then we'll... So he's disappeared, yeah?
He's walking away.
Okay. And then we will... Okay, come on. I grab his hand and we make our way out of the castle.
Okay.
To where the horses are tied up.
Okay. Yeah, they're hitched not directly outside of the gates or outside of the main entrance, but they're like off to the side.
Oh yeah, because he's just gonna turn himself into thing. Yeah, so I'll basically take him to the gate and okay, go. We'll meet you soon.
Okay. He shifts and gives you a long look and a bit of a sniff, and then he runs.
And then I will come back inside. How soaked am I?
Pretty fucking wet.
Okay.
Like, when you dropped into the cell, you
Mhm.
were submerged before
Yeah.
bobbing up to the surface.
Okay.
Has an hour passed since then? Or is she still invisible?
She's still invisible.
Yeah. Once I get into probably about here.
Okay.
Actually, no. We'll say about here. I will cast disguise self on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna look exactly like myself, just dry.
All right. You look
Although
dry.
that's not gonna help me because it'll still drip.
Yep, you do notice that there are wet footprints pretty much everywhere.
Back outside, I'm gonna wring myself out as much as I can.
Okay. You get a
And
decent able to do that, yeah.
and then I'll come back in. So at this point, I'm not invisible anymore.
Okay.
I cast
You still feel
myself.
pretty swamp-assy.
Yeah. So I'm still looking. Still, I'm gonna
Yeah, when
cast the
you-
disguise self. Look dry.
Yeah, when you cast the spell, you're going to break the invisibility.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Whoops, didn't mean to put that.
Oh, okay.
She's watching.
I'm watching everything.
Watching everything. Yeah, and then I'll
I'm watching you, Wispowski.
always
watching.
and then I'll get to the door, open it up, and go, oh my gosh, this place has a lot of bathrooms. I could not find one. And then all of a sudden they were everywhere.
Yes, I'm sure you did. Please, Allie, come in.
Woo! Do not go in.
I'm gonna sit like at the furthest possible place away.
Was your adventure to the laboratory successful?
Yes, I finally found one. And then on the way back, there was just one there and one there and one there. They were all over the place.
Mm-hmm. You could have asked.
I thought I saw
She's
one.
shy. She's shy. She doesn't like asking questions or directions. She's kind of like
I thought
a
I
man.
saw one. Yeah, I thought I saw one. I poked in, and then when I came back out, everybody was gone. So I didn't know where they went.
Indeed. That is a shame. There is still food that you are welcome to, and dessert will be coming in a moment.
Oh, excellent. How was the food, everybody?
Delicious.
Tastes.
Oh,
Peas
okay.
are really good.
I don't know. It's turning in my stomach the longer I stay here.
I take like plate full, like half of roast beef, bunch of mashed potatoes, bunch of peas.
You need to have more peas. They're really good.
You know what would help your stomach, Garnet?
Oh, I
Okay.
can think of something.
Oh, do tell.
Dancing always helps my stomach.
You're so good at reading minds. I'm sure you already know.
Yes, well, we are in company, unfortunately.
I don't think he's thinking what I'm
I
thinking.
don't think he's thinking what you're thinking.
Maybe he is.
There he is.
Oh my.
So you proceed through desserts. It is delicious. It's this chiffon cake with mousse on it. It's decadent and creamy and delicious.
In protest, I do not eat it.
More champagne is poured.
I do drink that though.
Not even a protest can stop Garnet from drinking.
No. Is there anything you require of me that I can provide for now? Do you wish to stay the evening?
No. We have to get on our way.
I'm with Allie.
As you wish.
I don't like sleeping in places I've never been before.
Well, then how are you going to sleep here, my dear?
No.
She spends a lot of time outside.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm-
I can have my carriage take you to the crossroads.
Sure. I get up to leave.
Thank you.
He
As do I.
rises at the same time as you, Garnet, because he is a gentleman. Allow me to show you out.
Okay.
He follows you to the foyer. He doesn't appear to be leaning towards anybody in particular, but all of you feel, you're sure it's claws at the backs of your necks. For just a moment, they're cold and sharp. But when you look, he's not anywhere near you.
Nope.
It's just mind fuckery.
Can I nope out of there, like, real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go a little quicker.
I'm just gonna...
Thank you
I'm
so
gonna
much
make
for
sh-
coming for dinner.
Thank you.
I scratched the
You can
back.
come
as
again
I'm walking
sometime.
Out.
Gulad feels a butt pinch.
That one makes me yelp and jump.
I will see you soon, Arena.
He finally talked to her.
Finally.
This is where she goes
Do I
like
catch her
Southside
reaction?
Chicago on him and like, I'll tell you a thing or
Can I
two.
perceive her reaction?
Yep.
Yeah,
insight
I was
check.
gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Roll perception or
Insight.
Can all of us do that, or just...
Yeah, anybody who wants to know?
+0, but sure, why not?
Okay, the three of you see her briefly freeze mid-step. She closes her eyes for a moment and her shoulders relax. And then she continues walking. You're not sure why, though.
Can we all look at each other and like acknowledge that we all saw that?
I saw nothing. I'm
Neither
distracted
did I.
with something else.
I ignore what I just saw.
Have a good evening. Safe travels.
We'll see you soon.
The doors close behind you. You're out in the courtyard. It's freezing, raining, there's a storm overhead, but it's the first deep breath you've been able to take for the last couple hours.
I'm still not taking a deep breath until we're out of the carriage.
The carriage does roll up in front, and you're able to get inside of it. James, if you want to take the front seat, you're welcome to do so again.
I do the thing.
Irina mounts her horse and begins to follow you out of the courtyard.
Can I ask Allie what she found while she was in there? Since she was gone forever.
Once we get going.
Okay.
But then, once we're a little bit out of the castle, that was the scariest fucking thing I've ever done. I found him really quick, but I stepped on one square, and then all of a sudden I was sucked into a cell filled with water. Managed to get out of that. Didn't trip any other traps. Found this very, very good looking man in one of the other cells. Got him out. That's Emil, the guy we're looking for. And
Was he wearing the ring?
I didn't look. He said he was Emil. He looked like he turned into a werewolf. I also don't think I saw the ring that
I think you weren't.
he had.
Okay.
You weren't really looking for it.
No, but I also don't think I really saw the ring on.
You're looking at something else, I know.
Mhm.
You were checking out his bod.
Those
Did he have that
smoldering
nice of a
eyes.
butt that you couldn't tell if he was wearing a ring?
Oh, it's those eyes.
Sure, eyes.
Yeah, eyes about
Wow.
4 feet to the south.
So where is he now?
We'll find him.
What do you mean we'll find him? Did you just
I'm
leave
not,
him?
Not saying it, but wait, would he? If I say
Here's
something,
what he
would
looks like, old timer.
the guy driving, be able to hear me?
You don't know.
Okay, we'll wait. So that dinner, whew, best peas I've ever had.
I've had good peas in my life too.
What's your take on his sexual orientation? Because he was hitting on me, but then with Garnet, like...
Yeah, he's stripping Garnet with his eyes.
He's dead. He doesn't have a preference.
I pull out my copper wire and point at Patira and whisper very, very, very softly. We're meeting him at the crossroads.
I just nod.
You can reply to this message.
That's all. I just nod.
Okay. Takes about the same amount of time for you to arrive back at the crossroads. Once again, the mongrel folk does hop off the front of the carriage and opens the door for you. Despite your protests the previous time, he still holds his hand out to help you down.
He works for a noble. He has to.
I'm gonna say to Irina, he was pretty calm for being infatuated with you.
But, yes. I don't believe he is infatuated with me at all.
Your brother was pretty sure he was.
My brother is also a paranoid fool.
Could he have been cloaking his emotions, do you think?
I do not presume to know how he operates, but it is possible, I suppose.
What did he mean by "I'll see you soon"? Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
I think we should get to Kresik.
Oh, we have to wait for at least a little bit.
Why?
Why?
Emil's meeting us
No.
here.
Oh, did you find him?
Well, we've got to take him there anyway.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ride a little close. I'm gonna ride up close to our arena, and I'll be like, "Are you soft for him?"
Soft? What do you mean?
I don't know. You seemed pretty infatuated with him when we were in there.
No, he is just an oddity, a curiosity.
But you hate him, right?
Absolutely, he killed my father.
Is that convincing to me?
Insight check. She seems to believe what she's saying.
About how big of a lead did he have? Like, how long after he left did we?
Half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe.
Did the carriage leave us?
Yep, the carriage is traveling down the path back to the castle.
At his speed, basing it on a horse, I guess.
Been here a while
Would he
ago.
have been here
Yep.
by now? Okay, and then I'll just point around. Emil, we're here.
Oh my god, it's fine. I got you. Jesus.
I didn't know where you were.
I was waiting for the carriage to be out of eyesight.
Okay,
She's thirsty.
very.
When the carriage does turn around a bit of a mountainous area, Emil does emerge from the trees. He's naked.
I cover my eyes.
I smile and nod like I found a kindred spirit.
He nods back.
I mean, clearly I do it better, but
Clearly.
He is.
So that's why they wear rags for clothes.
I'm referencing Terry Crews. He's all up in there.
You don't have an image for reference, do you?
No,
That's for stream.
just Google Terry Crews shirtless and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Harry Crews, Old Spice commercial. There you go.
Can he
Yeah.
can he do the peck dancing thing? Probably.
You might have to ask him.
Muscular injury.
you have to ask nicely. Well, let's.
Oh, are we going then?
Yes.
I'm really tired. I'm sorry.
Maybe we could take a
Onwards, Kresik.
rest if we need to.
It'll take you at least a day and a half to get to Kresk.
Yeah. Oh, what is that you posting? Jesus Christ.
I have chat like right beside your guys' cameras. So I'm like looking at the cameras while you guys are talking and then just pop.
Then a sausage appears.
That is obscene. And I like it.
Like,
There's some white chicks.
why are you taking a picture?
This is my
Yeah.
setup. I just want you to
Oh.
see like how
Oh,
it popped
okay.
up.
She's saving it
What's
for
that?
posterity's
Sent
sake.
Yeah, like you know you can right click and save image as.
Save to your porn file.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, let's. We're not going to go to
Kresic, right? We're going to take him to the caves first.
Yes.
You're right around
That's
Crest.
the
That's
direction.
just right around the corner.
Yeah. It's right next door. It's Kresk adjacent.
Or we could use them to help kill the abbot.
That's my perspective.
We
I
can
was
do
just
the
like
Oh,
That's good.
okay.
staring at your guys' cameras and then just
we can do the abbot without him.
Honestly, the creepy
Oh
abbot
my
must
God.
die, in my opinion.
I was thinking,
It
What
was
if
just
we
right
went-
there.
what if we went to the abbot first and told him that Strahd wants him dead and see if he maybe can turn on
why
Strahd?
would we tell him that he wants him dead? Why, like, is he a good
See,
person? Why don't we
well,
just
we
kill
can-
him?
We can
No,
see if
because
they'll
then,
turn.
then he can help us to kill Strahd.
Why
And
would
then
he
kill
believe
him.
us? He already wants. He
Well,
already wants, like, to give
we are
Strahd a
going-
real doll.
We are going to have to kill him anyway, so
But Strahd doesn't want that doll.
Yeah. you
Yeah,
should
but
tell
this
him
guy's
that.
obsessed with Strahd.
He don't want no fuck zombie.
We can at least ask him, and then if he declines, we're obviously right there in front of him. We don't have to fight our way through the minions. We'd have to, hopefully, one or two of us can keep them at bay while everyone else takes out the abbot.
I mean,
Also, I'm sorry, why were we so open with Strahd about everything? I just wanted to know.
I don't know that myself.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to sit there and say something. Even I'm honest.
I was
but
no,
Kat
I was
like,
I
why
am
did
we
we
tell
tell
him
him
we
we
were
were going to get
charming.
Why did we tell him he was going to get the book?
Rodin and I were whispering to each other at the dinner table, and I was asking him, like, why are we being so open with this guy? Isn't he our enemy? Don't we want, to kill him?
Well,
I think he
Garnet,
knows that, and
if he
knows
could-
can read our thoughts.
if he could actually read thoughts, he would already know exactly.
Look, we got the Sun Sword. That was part of your reading, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Now we need to get the book. That's the next part of the reading. And then
Technically the first part.
there's something else. Well, technically, yeah. But then there's something in the mother's grave.
Something about
No,
finding the mother of evil.
Yeah, we need to find the mother of evil. Probably something to do with Strahd's mother, maybe? Her grave
Yes. So where would her grave's probably?
in the graveyard.
At the
Did we-
castle.
Did we see a graveyard at the castle?
Nope.
We didn't look also.
Probably a mausoleum.
Was there any mausoleum down in the basement where you were?
Well,
Not that I saw. I didn't really.
we could inquire.
I didn't
my
really.
apologies. Not to be meta, but it wouldn't be considered a Muslim. If it's underground, it'd be considered a catacomb.
Sure.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Potato, potato.
Okay.
Potato,
No.
tomato.
Allie, from your perspective, you did not see
Yeah,
any sort of crypt.
Yeah, just the cells. And there was another room, but I didn't go look in it.
Or to casa we go.
All right, it is later in the evening. You can go ahead and proceed as far as you want to. Just let me know how far you want to go, how long you want to travel.
Are we
I think
tired?
we Yeah, I was gonna say I think we should get to a safe distance and rest.
Don't you
Let's
have one of
get-
those?
Why don't we go through the gates and rest
Yeah,
on the
just
far
get
side
through
of the
the
gate?
gate. Yeah, get through the gate, because then at least we can put something on
Sarah?
our backs.
Don't you have one of those tiny huts things?
Yeah,
that you
I
can
was
catch?
gonna ask about it actually right now. So Lehman's
Lehman's tiny hut. Yep.
Yeah, how does that work?
So basically, you create I believe it's 10-foot by 10-foot bubble that you and
10-foot
9
radius.
willing creatures can be in.
And
Nine-
things can't enter it unless you allow it.
Yep.
And spells also can't enter or leave unless you allow it.
Yep, and you can modify the moisture and temperature within. You have to stay in it, but everybody else can leave and go as they please.
I'm fine with that. Do I have any books?
What?
I'm gonna say probably not because you haven't picked anything up.
I know. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, damn, I should have bought some books. Okay, can I cast that whenever everybody's in agreement that we're in a good spot?
Sure.
If you guys want.
Okay.
Of course we want. Garnet has been badgering me about this for ages. About blowing stuff up, not creating stuff. God damn it.
Garnet's so offended. All right, you get beyond the gates and you find a spot to set up your tiny hut. I'm assuming you make it warm and cozy, dry. Yeah. Everybody can get inside, including the owl familiar. Shiraz, unfortunately, will not fit.
Oh.
Nor
That's fine,
will Irina's horse. Are you just sleeping or are you setting up a watch?
I'm on all the watches.
James is always on watch.
I know,
I'll
but
sleep.
He
I gotta
takes on my
ask.
turn so I can sleep.
I'll sleep.
I also take Garnet's turn.
After my first 4 hours, I'll be up as well.
You're damn right you do.
all right. Let's see.
Here it comes.
Sorry, do I
Here
have to
come the
check off the
zombies.
spell slot for that or no?
The zombie horde.
No, you can do it as a ritual, so it doesn't take a spell slot.
Bards can ritual? I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
They can ritual as long as they've got it memorized. Like, as long as it's just known spell.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like the clerics with their prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, clerics have to have it prepared. Exactly.
Mhm. About 5 hours into the watch. Let me actually get what the encounter is. 1 sec. That would be helpful.
I'm listening to Spotify and it totally just rickrolled me.
Okay. James and Allie, you guys are alert and aware of your surroundings. As you are sitting in the hut, just kind of vibing,
Chilling.
you see a corpse hanging from the trees.
Oh, cool.
It wasn't there before.
James, do you see that?
Do I see the thing?
You see the thing.
Let's touch it.
You should definitely touch it.
Just stay asleep. Stay asleep.
I mean, worst case, it'll be there in the morning.
But I want to touch it now.
Wait 3 hours, it'll be up.
That sounds fair.
A breeze blows through, and the corpse turns slightly from the rope it's hanging from. You see Millie.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm waking everybody up.
I'm gonna go investigate.
I'm crying. I'm crying. And
Rode in. Millie died.
So, she's hanging free.
I have no reaction since I don't know who she is.
Okay. This is
That's basically my
is that-
reaction.
You see a small
Corpse.
gnome female, older, graying hair, hanging from the tree. She is stripped and covered in bruises and blood, and there's a noose around her neck.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
we've seen corpses hanging in this land that weren't actually there. We should check.
I'm gonna stay in the tiny hut.
You have to.
I know, but I'm gonna stay so it stays there.
I'm gonna go investigate. Is it? I poke it. Does it move?
Make an investigation check.
I'm also gonna.
That's a bad idea.
What, making an investigation check, or
Help him with the
somebody else going
investigation.
with you?
You can make your own.
Rolling an investigation check.
I can make my own investigation check.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
Okay.
just gonna let James do it.
Sure. James, as soon as you touch it, Millie's eyes flash open and she screams, and her flesh and bone and muscle begin to melt away from her bones, leaving a pile of sinew and muck beneath her.
Did I see this? Am I close enough to see this?
Everybody saw it.
Oh god, okay.
I'm
Probably
gonna see if I can cast
Roll
revive.
back.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Waste our diamond?
No,
No.
never mind.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do you,
Okay.
do you have speak?
You're casting
Do
Revivify?
you have speak with the dead?
Does anybody have speak with dead? Animate corpse, whatever it is.
I
There's
don't
no
think
effect.
so. Do I?
I don't think it was her.
an illusion maybe. Did it even register
Yeah.
the spell?
It registered that you used the spell, but there was no effect.
Okay.
A bleached corpse is now hanging from the noose.
Okay.
It's an illusion. Let's go back to sleep.
Is the corpse actually there? Like, James was able to touch it?
Yep.
Well, somebody died then, and it wasn't there a couple hours ago.
Well, this land is weird.
This is his
did you guys
doing.
see yourselves?
He asked us if we were going to ask her for help.
Wow.
Did he? I wasn't there.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that draws a fucking line.
Uh-huh. Okay. Go back to sleep, guys. Finish it off.
All right. You crawl back into the hut, and your sleep is not restful, but you do manage to get the rest of your long rest in.
Gulad's phone died. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I saw it. In the morning, the bubble pops, and you are greeted by cold, flurrying air. Bits of snow have fallen into the trees. The corpse is still hanging there.
I think we need to bury her.
Or it.
Is the goop
think
that
it's
split off
actual
still
corpse.
on the ground?
Make an investigation check.
I think it's the same magic that made you guys see yourselves by the crossroad.
You kind of shove the snow aside, and you can see the goop is there. But it looks like an animal has gotten to it.
Well, it was something.
I think it's her.
But on our way here,
But why-
I saw
why would she be doing
myself
here?
hanging. It
'Cause
could
he-
be an
What should we
illusion.
do here?
Because he's fucking with us.
Yeah. Probably
Yes,
taunting.
but
This is a slap in the face. This is a taunt.
If she's
I think we
actually
should
dead,
head.
it's the first shot fired, technically.
That was the plan, Timer.
If it's
Oh, we
not,
should
then
head-
cool. Yeah,
we
we
should
I'm
head
gonna
straight
take
to
I'm gonna
Crescent.
take my axe because it'll cut through this fucking tree, and I'll chop the limb off that's holding the noose and
I want to
everything.
just chop the rope.
And
Yeah.
well, I don't know if I can reach it. Can I reach that?
Yeah, the rope is
Well,
it's
then I
like
just cut the
thrown
rope.
over and then tied
Okay,
off.
I just cut the rope then. I just
Yeah.
cut the rope then.
Yeah, no problem. You do that easily. The skeleton falls to the ground into the goop. The remains of the goop.
I'll dig a hole that'll fit everything.
Yeah,
Can
it's
anyone speak with the dead?
It's a pretty small hole.
it's easy enough to do. There isn't a whole lot there. You inter the remains.
Yeah. Let's get that book. Let's find out how to kill this bastard.
Who
Not
was
gonna
that?
pop for it.
You knew that creature that was screaming.
She's a friend.
Oh,
Or
She might
the
see-
image of her, whatever it was.
I think this was her.
I'm sorry
I
to
can-
hear that.
I feel it in my guts.
We'll find out on our way.
Let's get Wolf Boy to his den. I want the book.
the book.
All right, let's go then. So after you inter the remains, you mount up and head.
We should mark this spot on our map because we could. Well, if she is really dead, we could possibly bring her back. But I have my suspicions.
The abbot technically owes us, so if it's actually,
Yeah.
No, he wouldn't do
And he
the.
said
Yeah.
us. He
Yeah.
said it was for us.
We have a scroll of Raise the Dead, don't we?
No, not raised that.
No,
Yeah, we did. We found one. Raise Dead.
I do have a scroll raised dead.
Oh, did we? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
let's find out if it's actually her, or just one of his, another
Yeah.
one of his tricks.
Yeah, we should go to Krezek and check. And we have 10 days.
Let's do the werewolf cave first.
Sure.
Okay. You head along the I can't pronounce it. Svalich
Old
Road.
college.
Svalich.
I always
Svalich.
fumble over it. You pass by Valaki and head along to the.
Did we pass Bone Grinder? Did it look like it was still quiet?
Yeah, make a perception check.
I'd like to as well.
Go for it.
I'll let you do it. You're way better than me. Can I just give him advantage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, Gulad and Ali, you both notice that the bone grinder is still smoldering,
Okay.
but doesn't appear to be.
Doesn't look like there's cooking going on inside.
Well, I mean, other than the insides and the chickens and the frogs that you guys left there.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Did we set it on fire? trying to remember. I know we did in the other.
I don't
camp.
think we did.
Oh
Okay.
no! Oh my god, I'm mixing them up. I apologize.
Yeah.
But if you
I
want to
don't
set it
think
on fire, you're welcome to do so.
No, as long as it looks like it's still empty, we'll keep riding
Yeah,
to black.
no, it doesn't look like anybody's in there, and it's fine. Okay, you head by Valaki, cross the bridge.
So many dice.
Okay,
8 more checks.
Rodin. As you pass by the tower,
Yes.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah, as we're passing by the tower, I'm. Somebody go stand behind him, make sure he doesn't pass out again.
You mean the boom tower?
Yeah, the boom tower.
Tower.
You feel
Boom
it
diddy boom diddy
at the
boom
back
diddy
of your
boom.
head. starts as like somebody's holding onto your hair and pulling. You feel your scalp tightening. You feel the heat of the massive explosion that killed you and took your life. But you managed to shake off the paralyzing, unconscious effect that would have followed.
Oh. The tower man gives me the creeps. And technically, I don't have hair.
Your scales.
The scales prickle.
Your horns. It grabs your horns and pulls.
Yeah.
In the non-sexy way.
Oh.
Aw.
Before you even start.
Oh?
No.
Oh.
No.
Not even gonna let us start. Ruining our fun.
Yep, that's what I do. Okay, you head around Baratok. Emil is ahead of you, howling in his wolf form to get the attention of the sentries that are out and about.
Oot na boot.
Oot and a boot!
No boat. Boat, no boat.
Oot and a boot. Keep forgetting how many Canadians are in here. It's nice.
Booted.
It's a nice change.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me just pull up this map.
Ooh, under map. Map. There you go. Oh, we're back to the wolf. Then okay.
So much like before, the cave entrance is lit by torches that are in iron brackets on the walls. Emil is ahead of you, running for the interior of the cave.
Follow.
Yes, do the thing.
You come to the guard post area where the two women are standing on guard on the ledge above you. They see Emil and immediately start whistling and shouting to gain the attention of the alpha female.
Get her name. What was her name? We'll find
You
out.
didn't ask.
Snoopy.
Okay. Snippy.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely
believe it was
Snoopy.
given to us.
Here, girl.
Like, I think we even asked, and she said, we said, oh, we didn't catch your name. I didn't give it to you, and that's what was that response.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Werewolf lady.
Yo, bitch.
Mistress
Wow.
Wolf.
Literally. No, that's proper terminology.
For a
You're
dog.
gonna call a werewolf a bitch?
Female dog, unfixed.
But that's a dog, not a wolf.
That's what it is.
Wolf is a canine, but it is not a dog.
Who's a good girl?
Much larger.
Who's a good girl?
The familiar female emerges, and Emil sheds his wolf form, and they run into each other's arms. It's very romantic and blah.
They embrace.
Is there any music playing?
Don't you-
I'll pull out
don't
my.
you
I'll play.
block the
I'll play my
romance.
music. Let's play something nice and romantic on my lute.
Okay, perfect. Make a performance check.
Oh no.
Rick rolled them.
Okay.
If the bagpipes could be romantic.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna roll around. Down.
Desert you.
Yeah, it's moving. You
Oh.
feel it. in your heart, and everybody around you, even James, is sort of, this is nice. We did a good thing.
Way to go, Tin Man. You got your heart.
I gave James a heart. Call me Oz.
You've brought my husband back. It is unexpected.
That's what
What'd
we
she
do.
look like? Oh God. I mean, she's beautiful.
What are you saying?
So I think she's saying she traded up.
He kind of looks like Will Smith.
That's racist. I'm just kidding.
That's just like
kidding.
I was gonna say he kind of looks like Samuel L. Jackson, but
Oh, okay.
No,
I just
Morgan
think-
Freeman.
They aren't a mixing couple.
What?
I just.
I'm sorry, but
It's the awful, awful people who say all people of color.
He's
look
just
the same.
really attractive.
Will Smith is a good-looking guy.
No, I'm saying Emil is really
Emil.
attractive and just.
The lips, the ears, the pointy
Zalika.
ears,
Zalika?
strong chin.
Yeah, they're just.
Well, go tell her that.
No, it's okay.
We'll stand
I'm just.
back
I'm,
here. You go tell
No,
her.
it's okay. I think I'm far enough. I'm just gonna. Yep.
We need your book.
No. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I recall. Give me a moment and I will fetch it. Shut up.
He's a good doggy.
Go get it, girl.
Y'all need Jesus.
A little bit. Just a little bit of Jesus in our life.
you need something that doesn't exist.
True. Everybody make a perception check.
Is she burning the book in the back of the cave?
Yeah.
It's werewolf killing time.
Persuasion, just. God
Oh.
damn it.
Oh.
Oh.
Now, did he do that accidentally this time, or did that?
If he pretend that was perception, it's the same modifier.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't
In
find
the
my
tower.
I can't find my tower.
It's fine.
That's why I put my tower on top of the chat. It's never covered.
Oh, that's a good idea.
My chat just goes bottom right. Can I keep it
I put-
uncovered?
I put mine on the bar with like the buttons.
Can you do that?
Okay, James and Garnet.
That's also a good idea.
As you're standing there, waiting for the woman to return with the tome, you hear childlike sobbing coming from somewhere deep within the cave.
The last time I stuck up for a kid, it didn't turn out so well.
Which kid was this? I don't remember.
I'll look around everybody, and, like the kids in the stocks.
Oh, yes.
Can you guys hear that?
What about the kids from the?
Do you guys hear that?
Perhaps
No.
it's a mournful
I do.
child welcoming their father.
With the pointing out from Garnet, the rest of you begin to hear what you think might be crying.
Jeez Louise.
Did Emil go
Might be
back
what?
with them, or
Yeah, Emil and Zurikal are gone.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch the last word you said. It might be what?
Crying.
Well, maybe they are children. They have children. They're happy
Ollie.
to see daddy.
Do the thing.
You think it's their children?
I don't think werewolves eat children. Well, any more than other kinds of people. I don't
Sorry,
think they
can
do
I-
especially for children.
Can I cast Bardic Inspiration on somebody?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I cast on Allie?
Mm-hmm.
My fellow woman.
Oh, you want me to go fucking sneak through this thing and look for the kids?
Do the
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I'll sneak through the thing and look for the kids.
You can do it, Allie. You can do it!
Sorry, do I have to do something to cast it?
Just check off the charge on your.
So, are we turning Allie invisible again?
Does Ali want to be invisible?
How do I do
I don't
that?
think this is a good idea. I just want to make that known.
Okay, I agree with you.
I agree with you as well, but they want me to go, so.
I just
Alright.
want to know why they're crying.
So do I.
Let's not jump to
Well-
conclusions. It could just be like they've had a bad day. It's not like they're being tortured in there. Please don't make it they're being tortured in there.
I'll tell you no lies.
There you go.
See?
Good timing.
That hurts. Ow. So, Afi, can I roll a perception check to see if it sounds like a crying of pain or a crying of sadness or happiness?
Insight.
Insight. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of want to, before I go, do anything stupid. I want to see if I can pick anything out.
Can I also?
We just
Or
brought
if
the
you roll a
werewolf
1, she's going
and
to
then
give
we're
you the
gonna-
wrong answer.
Then we're gonna have to kill the werewolf.
Yeah.
Anybody else rolling?
Nope.
Before I okay. Everybody who rolled, it's hard to tell. It's echoing. It's Natasha.
It's Natasha.
It's perfect ambient music.
It is difficult to tell. It's probably from deep within the cave. It's echoing and losing, notes and gaining notes from the echo. It's difficult to tell.
Okay.
Is it possible to tell, like, which.
Are the torches burning on the
Which-
wall?
Yeah.
I take one.
Okay.
And
you
which,
take one.
down which, is it possible to tell down which corridor the crying is coming from?
Seems to come from both corridors.
Hmm.
It's echoey.
The two. Ali, are you invisible?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
There's
As
probably
soon
like
as
a
you-
ninja though
On me.
beside me clunking up there.
As soon as you approach this sort of precipice, the two women guards draw their spears and hold them out. You're not allowed back there.
Oh, okay.
Why are the
Just
little ones
Wondering
crying?
what the crying was.
Children cry, it's what they do.
I cry too sometimes.
Don't we all?
Are
I was
they?
thinking I do a little bit of magic. I could try and cheer him up.
That will not be necessary.
Are
I
they
cast
your
minor
children?
illusion of some stuff.
Okay, Zombo.
Yeah.
No, I am without children.
No, but I mean, are they like you?
Yes, some of them.
What about the ones that aren't?
Human.
What are they doing here?
That is above my station.
My pay grade.
Well, I'll just go back and have a look.
No, you will not.
I need to make sure they're okay.
I assure you they're fine.
Well,
Can I speak to Garnet for a second? Like, can I speak out loud to him? in character?
absolutely, absolutely.
Garnet, they already said that some of the children are theirs, and the human children, who knows, they might be orphans that they adopted to turn. This is their ways, this is their custom. It's best not to challenge them right now. We need their help. We don't need another enemy in this.
Wait till we get the book.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wait there for the book.
Okay. The two women remain on guard, watching you all very, very closely. About 15-minute passes before the alpha female returns, and
Do the kids keep crying the whole
The
time?
crying continuing through the whole thing.
It's off and on. Actually, as she begins to return, the crying gets closer.
Oh, okay. Was she crying?
No, she appears
Yeah,
perfectly
she
fine.
is. She's holding the book just like.
However, there are about 12 children following after her. Here is your tome, and I would appreciate it if you would bring these children back to Vallaki.
Vallaki. What is it with that fucking place?
What? Why are they here? How'd they get all the way over here?
That is not really any of your concern. You have your tome.
Can I like look the tome over? Like, what is it?
Sure. Crap, I
I
closed the
also
window.
investigate.
Does it feel like the book is evil? Is it an evil book? She's given us a mimic, hasn't she? A book mimic. Oh, that
The
doesn't
monster
look like an
book.
evil book.
It's the monster book of monsters. It's going to come alive and try and eat you.
Hey, we know that symbol.
You do. You have seen it before.
Is it locked, the book?
It is locked.
I want to take a. It is locked.
I'll bring it back to Lizard Boy. I know he likes books.
I'm right beside you.
He walked up right beside you.
Right beside-
My God, you're quiet. Lords of Light, here. Another one for your collection. Let's hope it does us some good. We'll take the children.
So it's locked. The book is locked.
The book is locked.
Is there a key to go with the book?
No.
Are you just saying that, or
She scowls at you.
okay? We'll take the children. Enjoy your husband.
Thank you.
You could smile a little.
No.
Okay.
Never tell a woman to smile. What's wrong with
I
you?
was gonna say, what's wrong
I was
with
just
you?
going to say.
It's not even
Don't
about that.
tell
She
women to
should be
smile.
happy that we brought her.
I know. We
husband
just
back
brought
to
her husband back. I could be like, you'd be prettier if you smiled.
Doesn't matter how you say it. You ask
Yeah.
a woman to
That's
smile,
bad.
they're not gonna do it for you.
Smile for me. Smile for me.
Yeah, like that. Exactly like that.
Fireball. Just,
I say to all the kids, who wants to ride on a horse?
No.
A couple of them are like wide-eyed at you because you're so big.
No, but I'm very friendly. I get down on a knee, so I'm closer to their size. What sort of age range are we looking at here?
Anything from 3 to about 12.
Come on, we'll take you away from these big bad wolves, then we'll take you home.
Okay. This one, like, little girl.
maybe these are the kids that aren't like werewolfy. They want to get rid of them.
They're just not cut out.
I'll pick the little one up. This one's coming with me.
Or they are all werewolves and they're going to destroy
How do we,
Vallaki.
they're
how do
gonna
we know they're
destroy
not
Vallaki.
werewolves?
You tell
Can't you
me.
tell a nature ranger that
Ask
I'll
one of them. They're
I'll just
kids.
say to the
They'll
little
probably
one,
just
are
tell
you a
you.
werewolf?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's totally okay. She's coming with me. I'm like, the rest of you, let's go.
This sad, dirty, starving processional of children follow you out of the cave.
Oh god.
I teach them a song on the way out. I'm like, oh, wee, oh, oh.
And we get sued by Disney.
That's not Disney, is it?
Wizard of Oz.
The original?
Yeah. They own the rights.
They'll be like, he sings
but
it too well.
but
Let-
if
let
you're
him have it.
badly singing it, it should be protected.
I don't know.
So as long as we keep Jeremy singing,
Look.
it's okay.
It's serenading. I put the little girl on the back of Shiraz,
Okay.
And then I just start grabbing random children that are near me that look like they're too small to walk, and just like keep putting them on the horse.
Okay. Yeah, you have like this coat of 5 or 6 kids that are all kind of like clinging to you, clinging to Shiraz. And Arena takes a couple onto her horse as well.
Yeah, I'm not leaving
Aw,
room for me on the
family.
horse. I just
Okay.
put them all up on the horse.
Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah. I'll lead the horse. They can all just... I put as many kids on Shiraz,
Yeah.
especially little ones that look like they're just going to slow us down.
Yeah, so about 5 or 6 toddler-aged kids you're able to get on, plus one a little older at the back to make sure the little ones don't fall off.
I was going to say, if we're going to put toddlers on there, we should probably rope them on.
Just tie them down. It's fine.
Literally.
tie 'em on.
Should we be roping toddlers though?
No, I just bring the reins back and, like, you know, I'm going to walk beside the horse. They'll be fine.
I mean, it's good enough for
We
daycare,
have-
isn't it?
Exactly.
We have a healer here. It's going to be
Exactly.
fine. James can heal them.
They take
Well,
10 points of fall damage and die instantly.
From a horse fall?
What do we know of an orphanage in Vallaki?
No, you never went looking for one.
I will just dump them on what's her name's doorstep.
The burgomistresses?
Yes.
Okay.
I was thinking the
What's Rudra's character's name?
Ari.
Ari.
Ari has just inherited these children.
I was thinking just
Perfect.
drop them on the steps of the church.
Maybe. That's a good idea.
Really, that should have been your go-to
Go to.
as a
church?
paladin.
The church?
Yeah.
I didn't like the church in that town. It was sketchy.
They don't have a fire
Well, protect-
department. What are you going to do?
They were protecting people against the vampires. What are they sketchy about?
There was no proof of that.
There was the reliquary
bones.
that we recovered to protect people from vampires.
We found it in a house full of vampires. It wasn't doing much fucking good.
Because the vampires were already there when the guy got it.
If you say so.
And he was, and mind you, he was safe there because he was unharmed. We got our asses kicked. He didn't.
No, I did not get my ass kicked.
Well,
Gula did.
Gula did.
Me and Allie saved the day
Yeah.
with a little bit of help from James.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I ran really fast towards you.
So what's that book about?
It's locked.
Oh, even here then.
Can you pick the lock?
I'm gonna go stand
Oh,
well
first,
away from them. Yeah, I'm gonna stand
First-
well
first-
away from them. Okay.
Give
yeah.
me 10
Yeah,
minutes. to
open
check
that
the
book
description.
somewhere else.
So
Check
you're
what
just
you
going
want.
to be adjacent to the werewolf cave den to do identify?
Oh no, I thought we started riding, didn't we?
I thought
You're
we did too.
walking. But yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
horse full of kids.
Let's wait until we get to somewhere safe.
All right, where are
Apparently,
you
we're
headed?
going to have to spend a night in Vallaki
Kresik?
with James. We can't go to Kresik.
Why not?
How far is Valaki from here?
Why not, Allie?
What?
Look at the horses.
Yeah.
Our numbers have
Well-
multiplied.
We need to see if
Kresik
Lily's
is
still okay.
closer,
Kresik
Yeah.
Okay.
would be
And-
closer.
and technically there's a free house there. No one owns it, and it's empty. We can leave the kids there.
talking about
We could
Millie's
just
house?
No,
No, Franklin's house.
Franklin's
Frank,
house.
you can't put these kids in Franklin's house. He's a drunk.
He's
Franklin's
dead.
dead.
Nice.
Franklin passed away, remember?
Yeah, I know.
You killed him with your drinking.
I did not kill him with my drinking. I look at the littlest one.
You
I'm like,
drank him under the
I
table,
look at
but
the
into the
littlest kid.
grave.
I'm like, I did not kill him from drinking.
You drank him into the
Drinking is
grave,
bad,
man.
children. Drinking is very,
yeah.
very bad.
Drinking bad for you.
Fine, we're gonna go to Kresk with all these kids, and if we fail, we've just
Apple's
given
bad,
the abbot a
man.
whole bunch more kids.
Oh, no, we're not going. We're gonna go to Vallaki, and then we just want to make sure Millie's okay.
We got to go to Kresk for that first.
Yeah.
Yeah, then can go.
Yeah, so we'll go to
Plaza
Crest.
and use the road.
Then go
If we're
to.
gonna
When we go to
go
Crest,
check
we're
on
going
noise, we
up
can also
to.
take care of the abbot while we're there too.
Yeah, we'll have to leave the kids somewhere.
We can leave the.
I know we can
the
leave them with the
somewhere.
burgomaster and the burgomistress. They're grieving from the loss of a child. Let's give them more. That always fixes it.
We can just.
I mean, they
leave
would
the
have the
kids.
resources.
Can leave the kids at Millie's house. There's pastries. We eat.
I'm gonna have to agree with Garnet on this one. I would give them to the burgomaster.
I don't care. Let's go to Crest.
I like pointing at the little one. I'm like, this one you cannot leave alone. I mean, she's obviously dangerous.
Unless I can adopt.
Rawr.
Well, we go to Kresk.
All right. You enter Kresk, having to dismount at the stables near the front. All the children kind of...
Rodin said to Kresk.
To Kresk, yes.
Kresk.
Did everybody hear that? Because that
Yeah.
scared the
Yeah.
fucking shit out of me. I'm just telling you that right now.
The only reason it didn't super scare the shit out of me is I saw the notification pop up on the one screen just before it
didn't.
started reading.
It's because I have it disabled.
Locked.
So
Oh.
If we type in that channel, does it make that noise too?
Hey, TJ, what's going on?
/TTS before the message.
TG,
Yes.
I
Agni
apologize.
Amon ATU said it can.
All right, that's enough of your
Takes half an
nonsense.
hour to finish saying your name. Even the computer can't say it.
All right, you make it to Kresk. You've pulled the children off the horses because
We
the
go to the
horses have to stay in
burgomaster's
the stable. All right, you go to the burgomaster's house. The door opens, and the burgomistress and burgomaster are both standing there.
Here, take these. We don't want them.
What?
Like that.
They're yours now.
Hey,
We're-
music.
We need to take these children to the Locky. But we have a little business up on the hill. Can we just leave them here for...
Yes, of
Flowers?
course.
Flowers?
What on earth? Where did they come from?
You don't want to know.
They were raised by wolves.
They're raised.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
Have you
Yes.
seen Millie?
Recently?
I saw her yesterday.
But like not this morning?
No, I didn't go looking for her. Why?
No,
I
I'm,
take off. I
Can
start
sprint
taking
to
off
the town
across
and go
town.
look for her.
I'm going. I'm already walking towards Millie's house.
Can I actually roll athletics to do so?
Okay, we'll take these kids then.
Guarded to stay there. Everyone else bought him just books.
We'll take care of them. Do
It won't
whatever
take-
you need to do.
It won't take long.
All right, so everybody is sprinting to Millie's.
No.
I walk like the coolest fucker in town.
Well,
I'll walk beside you because I
as
don't
fast as
know
my
her.
roll lets me.
and
Garnet
technically,
also doesn't run.
James is hobbling towards the house.
Yeah.
Wobbling.
Arena is
Dum-dum.
walking with you.
Who's walking with you?
Arena is walking
Arena,
with Gulad and everybody.
I thought she was just
Or
walking with
Garnet,
Garnet.
sorry,
I
not
was-
Gulad.
okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave them to like
Say,
talk
what?
on their own. I'm gonna step back a little bit. Keep my distance. Give them some space to talk about things.
What are you saying? Don't do
No,
that.
just talk.
That's awkward.
Just
That's awkward. That's awkward.
tell her some things.
I don't know what to tell her.
Tell her about your beard and how there was wine in it once.
He knows that.
Oh yeah,
That's our every day.
No, she
Er-
didn't see him like that.
everybody,
No, but-
everybody loves that story. That's a regular occurrence. The fuck am I listening to?
I don't know. What are you listening to?
I don't know. What are you listening to?
I'm about to find out. Gloria Estevan and the Miami Sound Machine. Anything for you. Coming at you. Groovy after hours.
Okay.
You know we can't hear that, right?
I know you can't hear it.
All right.
So what are we doing?
Hang on. I just gotta find something, and I can't find it
Should I-
in Fantasy
What I
Grounds.
need,
So I'm
what I
going
need to
book.
know is, should I be queuing up a sad song?
Yeah.
Melancholy.
Mm.
So yeah, sad.
I mean, that's just the tone of Barovia's melancholy.
How about Samantha Fox? Naughty girls need love too.
No. Kids, no.
Maybe for when you and Irina.
That's not gonna happen.
How about Gary Jules, Mad World?
Is that melancholy?
That is,
Yeah,
yes,
that would do. That would be suitable, I think.
I'm gonna play George Michael's Faith, because I got faith this is gonna turn out okay.
Okay, you do you, boo.
You do you, boo.
Sorry, I had to find the actual thing in the book because I couldn't find it in Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
Agni. I have no idea where it is. Anyway, so the lot of you that are running for Millie's house, you're able to do so. Your standard running speed, no athletics check is going to make you go faster.
You can pretend it makes you go faster.
It makes you feel better.
I definitely make it.
I feel like Sonic the Hedgehog.
You don't know what that is, but yes.
No.
Okay. As you round the corner to the pond, you see Millie's hut. There's smoke billowing out of the chimney.
Oh my god.
That's not necessarily a good thing.
I thought the whole house was
The whole house is on fire.
There's smoke blowing out of every window.
Rodin said thank goodness.
I can't.
Thank goodness.
So much emotion.
Gotta have faith. Sing it, George.
Faith.
It's in all your heads now.
Yeah.
Rodin said I'm rushing in.
You're not just gonna knock? Okay.
You run into the door because it's locked. It hurts a little bit.
Step aside, Gulad, or run it down.
Rodin said ouch.
The
voice is just fucking kills me.
I know. It's the
I-
guy voice for me, so it's like a little robot buddy that's like with us. That's what I'm picturing right now.
Yeah, I think mine is Microsoft Richard. I look at Rodin on the ground and just
Rodin
knock
said no knock.
quickly.
All right, you knock on the door after knocking on it with your face.
Face.
And a few minutes later, the door does open, and Millie is standing there. Oh, you're back.
I fall to my knees and start crying. You're still alive.
Rodin said I
Yes.
hug her.
Oh, hello. It's good to see. What are you doing back so soon?
You were hanging tree dead. Everything just flew.
Forget goop.
Oh, that's awful. No, I'm fine.
Rodin said we saw an illusion. We just had to make sure.
Hi, Millie. How are you?
I'm just fine, dear.
Maybe she's the illusion.
Poof! She's Strad.
That's what I'm thinking.
Motherfucker.
Rodin, try the food. That'll definitely tell you.
Yes, come inside, of course.
Rodin said, oh, are there any pastries?
Of course there are. The group that's walking. Make out-
As soon as she's alive, and I calm down, I cast message. She's alive.
All right.
I reply with, ha
Of course. The group that's walking, make a perception check.
I have to find it, and then I have to follow the line along to like make sure.
Okay, Gulad and James. Gulad, you were at the house.
I didn't roll.
Oh, sorry, that's your athletics check. My apologies. I had something over it that covered what it actually was.
You okay, Garnet? Okay.
Sorry, I'm singing to myself.
Yeah.
James, you notice that Arena has broken away from you and is heading towards the pool.
Toward the what?
The pool.
The pool.
The
There's a little
big body
pond.
of water at the very north by Millie's house.
I know. I was like, the pool.
Maybe it's like,
Arena, where are you going?
She doesn't respond.
Well, I walk with her then.
do I notice I'm not? Do I notice I'm not walking alone?
Yes, you notice you're now walking alone.
I throw a copper at Garnet to get his attention.
Throw the electric.
Did you hear?
Or the
Did you
electrum.
hear? Ed? She's a. Where the hell are you? Where did you go?
You see them.
Where are we going now?
Oh,
As Arena reaches the pool's edge, an image appears in its sparkling blue waters. A handsome youth of kind and noble visage. The sadness in his eyes turns to sudden joy. "Tatiana," he says. "It has been so long. Come, my love, let us be together at last." Arena gasps and puts hands on her heart. "My beloved Sergei, has this blessed pool called your spirit to me?" She reaches towards the water's surface as a hand of water rises up to take hers.
I grab her.
The hand immediately withdraws, and Arena screams his name.
Do we hear this at the hut?
You hear it.
Who is Sergey?
I'm gonna
Why-
run out to the pool where I heard it.
She's
Am I
hanging.
sensing some jealousy, Garnet?
She's hanging limp in James's grasp, other than reaching out towards the hand where the hand had been reaching for her. She's sobbing. Her eyes are already red. "No, let me go, my Sergei,
No.
my love."
It's an illusion.
Sunblade drawn and lit up. What happened? What happened?
It is not
Who are
an
we fighting?
illusion. It is him. I can feel it.
Rodin said I'm rushing outside.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This is awkward.
Please, you must let me go. It's my love. It is my
What just
Sergei.
What do you mean? What happened?
Wait, what did he say her name was?
Tatiana.
Who the F is Tatiana? Irina? Who's Tatiana?
Me, I am Tatiana. Please let me go,
Rodin
James. You
said
must let
maybe
me
it
go.
was her name in a past life.
I thought your name was Irina.
It is. It's complicated. Let me go.
We have time. No, tell us.
No, he may flee. He may go again. His spirit is not bound here.
How do you know it's not one of Strahd's tricks?
I can feel it.
Strahd might be playing that emotion against you.
I don't care. Let me go.
No.
Even if it means your certain demise? We can't do that. We've been tasked to protect you.
I'm
Plus,
going.
you're supposed to help us take out Strahd.
I am going to sort of focus on the light inside me and divine sense into the water.
Okay.
To see if I can sense any undead or fiends or celestials.
Rodin said we should call Millie.
Millie
Point
is
back
there
at-
with you.
Okay. So I'm gonna point back at the cottage then, and see her standing beneath me.
No fiends, fae, undead.
Fae, I don't think I sense Fae.
Oh, right. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
Ranger.
It's just fiend, undead, or celestial.
None. Nothing.
She's having to think about this. I don't like it.
Rodin said, "Oh, right, Millie. Is this pool evil?"
I tell James to let her go. I think she's okay.
Okay.
You let her go?
Yep.
She immediately pushes your chest to try and get you away from her, away from the edge of the pond. And then turns back to the pond itself. Once more, this image of this young nobleman appears within the water, and the hand reaches out to her again. Oh, they let you go. Irina, I'm so sorry. Tatiana, please, you must come with me. Irina makes no further hesitation. She grabs his hand and then is pulled into the water. You can see her embracing something, though it sort of blends into the water itself. For a moment, she's lifted up, and you can see the embodiment of Sergei. He's flesh made real, and he's holding her tightly. You've never seen anything happier, especially not here in Barovia. A moment later, they both fade from view.
Sorry, Garnet. That sucks.
Yeah.
Rodin said, "Oh,
Oh,
Listen! I think you're all reading into that a bit too much.
No,
She-
it seemed like you
No.
were really interested in
I-
her.
Irina disappears?
Yep.
Rodin said, looks like she found her true love."
Looks like it.
Above you, dark clouds coalesce into a terrible visage. A dark,
Oh,
deep
God.
voice from beyond the mountains cries out, "She is mine!" A terrible crack resounds as blue lightning splits the sky and strikes the pool. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
bloody
Rodin said,
hell.
"Strahd can suck it."
Holy
Yeah.
fuck. You was trying to suck it.
Suck it, suck it.
God
Damn.
can suck it.
Take a long one off the end there, Strahd.
Bit of a cliffhanger.
Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
How'd everybody like Strahd?
I don't
A little creepy.
You
I'd really
love
get
him.
to meet him.
The thing with Putira is that she doesn't like acknowledge flirting. She doesn't like understand it. She's too much like not a prude, but just like clueless. And
Rodin said he was a creep.
yeah, that. But no, she's just like, what? But like, cause
What?
she-
Huh?
but
He's
that's
hitting
just
on me?
because she's
Huh?
more of like a bookworm, likes to like focus on learning things and like, you know, she's just not interested in romance. She's the complete opposite of her sister.
She's not a hoe.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Well, we are going to end for tonight in that case with a raid to some of our D&D Twitch players. I've already found one, so no need to go hunting. We'll go in a minute here, but just wanted to let you guys know that, again, we are moving all of the D&D streams from Agni and I over to the Vactier channel starting next week. I just have to finish setting it up because I didn't do that. We're also going to have some Vactier merch hitting the store soon, and all of our social media is now connected and ready, so please feel free to interact with us, follow us, love us. We're desperate. Please.
Cards.
Cards. Oh, yes. Any existing cards that have been purchased on either Agni or Mai's channel are going to be accepted over at the Vactier channel, and we'll move on from there. So thanks so much for watching us. We'll see you tomorrow for Underpaid and Overworked over on Agni's channel. Have a good night, everybody. Oh,
Good
and
night.
Icewind Dale. Wednesday.
Bye.
Sorry. Yeah.
You don't have to apologize.
Meh. DM Jeremy, Icewind Dale. He's going to be doing that on Wednesday with Agni and I. And we'll see you over there. Okay, bye.